Hey.
Everybody. Hello.
Hey, chat.
Hello, Teddy. Walk in just as I start the stream. Your kitten is
Wah,
on the
wah.
webcam. Alright.
Neat.
Unfortunately, DerKork is suffering from some internet issues, so we may not have Jeremiah. Lizzie may be chronologically challenged again. And Dennis is MIA. We're trying to get him in contact. But
Mm-hmm.
in the meantime, we'll have a little fun. So, first off, I'm gonna turn off my webcam because this ain't my show. There we are. Frux is shocked that there is a black cat this time. Yes, Lucy got very, very dirty. No, that's cheap. That's the baby cat. I call her the baby cat, but she's like 6 at this point. So, Dungeon Master Seph, would you like to tell us a story?
Indeed I would. Last time, the crew finally made their way into Sanctuary. After a brief altercation with Captain Falkring, the undead pirate, who happened to be the mentor to Squish's sister. After a brief conflagration with the Cove's court, the party made their way to a nearby tavern in the little underground city of Sanctuary, whilst Storm had a little chat with his father regarding the nature of Aquanaut.
Yep.
We continue the story in Sanctuary, with father and son joining the rest of the team at the tavern, which I've forgotten the name of.
The hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall.
Yeah.
I just need to sort out some music.
I will continue to make that damn joke.
We all love it.
I can't find the ocean music. Where's it gone? There it is. I should just transfer us onto there. And I realised we were still in the tavern. I haven't put it on the title screen.
Le gasp.
Yeah. So yes, we're in the tavern, and I would like to know what the party is doing right now. For argument's sake, we'll say Jeremiah's already got the room and gone to bed.
For once, he managed to avoid getting drunk.
Squish is ensuring that Midnight gets a nice, comfy, nice big meal. He's a great
So... Okay. I'd say it costs about a gold for a really big slap-up meal for the pair of you.
Oh, we have a dev.
We have it, Dennis. Excellent.
Sorry, better late than never.
It's okay.
We were just worried, that's all.
Yeah, no, my wife and I were out earlier. We were doing a bunch of shopping, and she's like, hey, how long have you got? Like, oh, we've got about an hour and a half. So, saying watch something, it was buffering forever, lost track of time. And so she's like, hey, you know, it's nearly 10 past. And I'm like, so yeah, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
You're like
Oh,
20
man.
million notifications going dead.
No, really, there's a few there.
I only messaged him. I only messaged you twice.
I was tempted to message like Dev as well, but like I figured you guys had that covered. You did.
No, just
Anyway, what did I
message
miss?
going
Any?
Literally just finished doing the introduction and asking what we were doing.
If memory serves, there was a tavern.
Yep.
The hole in the wall, which I'm just sorting out bits and pieces for.
Also, from last week, I remember that Krathe, we didn't mention it, he heard a little whisper in his head.
Yes, it.
Yes.
Ooh, intriguing.
Yes. Intrigue with my
Okay.
characters. Say it ain't so.
So just 1 second. So yeah, it's cost you about a gold to get really good slap-up meal for you at midnight.
A gold, did you say?
Yep, 1 gold.
Okay, and I will take that off in a moment. I assume Krathe wants to get in on this, or is he not going to eat? Or Ardeth?
He can eat. Sure.
Ardeth's fine for the time being. She doesn't really need to eat so much thanks to the crystal, but she does occasionally just to not freak people out.
Yeah, Krathe enjoys a good meal. I will say that about him. He enjoys interesting tastes and textures and all that jazz. So he has eaten quite a lot on the brief time you've had him. So he's going to throw in. Is it just the 1 gold or per person?
I'm gonna say I'll just share the menu with you 1 second.
Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, make it silver actually, because quite a chance to check the list. Big slap-up will cost you about 5 silver.
Not a problem.
I would say I'd throw a gold to feed the rest of the party as well.
Oh. Most kind of you, my dear. Thank you.
3 kobolds and a trench coat has been turned into a sticker.
Yeah, I love that sticker
I love
pack.
it.
It's my favourite.
Good.
Right. I've got a few favourite sticker packs. A few that I tend to go to. The main one is animated main dirt.
Thank you, boy.
Well, I
Anyway,
love
They
the
aren't
sticker
even
pack.
brushed. Deal with it.
I'm gonna say I love the Lego boy.
Semi
Thank you, boys.
is going.
Sorry,
Yes,
I interrupted.
yes, they
Go
are.
ahead.
Semi is going to order the roasted shellfish and dried peas with a cider.
I'd say Krathe is going to have the same. Reminds him of the coast. Well, I mean, technically they're on a coast.
Which is sad because I can't have shellfish in real life.
Aww.
I'll be honest, you're not missing much. They're a little bit too salty for me.
No, I love shrimp, but I can't have shrimp.
Oh no!
It's not a
I'm
bad
sorry.
allergy, but I don't want to get any worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would die if I couldn't have prawns.
Oof.
Because if I was in that situation, I could die if I did have prawns. So,
Anyhow,
technically speaking, it would be death either way. So,
Salty, tasty death.
mm-hmm.
Now that is a brand name for a set of prawns.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, I'll have to show you, try and isolate for all of you the digitizer where you have Paul Gannon from Cheap Show prawns bouncing on his chest. As he puts it, only the thing he's most allergic to in the world.
Okay, that is a mental image now.
Oh god, the mental image is nothing on the actual image.
Okay.
Yeah, Biffo absolutely humiliates Paul at every opportunity. Well, yes, back to ordering meals.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, Carl's
okay,
going to
well,
get some
that's-
nice and salty.
There we go.
Yeah, the dwarf landlord kind of takes the orders and goes, right. Well, we'll have a mountain in a little while. In the meantime, just enjoy yourselves. Fancy a quick tumble. The fighting pit's just over there.
Well, that sounds absolutely fascinating, and I might partake of that later. But for now, I suppose is there room for 2 more at this table? My fellows, my crew.
Hi, Star.
Arrow! Fetch the finest. Oh, right away, my lord. 1 second. You watch as Arrow hurriedly dives down behind the bar. You can hear a trap door open and close. It's about 5 minutes. Flagon
Unsurprisingly,
from-
being a pirate lord gets you some service, huh?
Nah,
Oh,
no,
yes.
that's what I like.
So, caught up and noticed Jeremiah's not here. Has he called it, in for the night? Early?
Yes, he was sleeping a little delicate after yesterday.
How shocking!
Still
well.
Still not been conveniently written out for an episode.
I mean, I suppose it's the first time for everything, being sober.
Being sober? Why would you ever want to be sober?
That's coming from a cleric.
Bahamut doesn't say I can't drink, so...
I like the way you think, Samael.
Mm-hmm.
That's the trick to not getting a hangover, is to just keep drinking.
I thought it was plenty of protein, but you're the expert.
Well, considering we can just use lesser restoration.
My most used spell.
Leave it to a wizard to come up with an ingenious solution using magic.
I've never really used that one myself. I prefer Till the Dead. Yeah, ring ring and all that. I'm less the healing, more the doing of damage.
That's a pretty extreme solution to a hangover, Professor.
A final solution, you might say.
I'll be honest, my specialty was always evocation, so...
I confess it was less... Oh, after you, my dear.
Hence my expertise with ice spells.
Ah, interesting. For me, it was less of a choice, more something I fell into. It just seemed to fit. Entropy, time, gravity, all that kind of thing. The fundamental building blocks of the universe. But anyway, it's, it's academic stuff, not that important. This food is delicious.
I was always more of a combat mage myself.
Oh. You were trained for war?
Yes, it's, well, I suppose all elves possess the ability to perform blade singing, but it was my area of expertise.
Blade singing? Yes, I have very limited experience with it.
Yes, I understand Academia Arcanum Resident Expert is somewhat lacking.
Refresh the player's memory, because I think we actually met this individual.
You did meet him in Ramar before you left. He was one of the Council of Five who basically briefed you on what was going on.
Yeah, so I've actually met him.
Yeah, he probably came into the position after you left Academia Arcanum.
Uh-huh. Okay. And do I think he's any good, or do I think he's an asshole? Is he on a list? Not that I have a list.
I would say you don't know him well enough. But you do know that if he is faculty, that he must be quite good.
Well, I mean, I've really got very limited experience, but I would love to, one day meet a true professional of the craft. It would be fascinating to observe.
Well, hopefully we get into a decent fight and I'll be able to show you.
You said there was a fight, Pete. Instantly, Car's face just lights up, and he turns to look at the rest of the group and says, "Are we eating? Are we going?" He's like an excited kid.
This was a reaction I was not expecting from you, Professor.
I'm going to say, wouldn't a fight pit usually be unarmed?
I mean, Dad would know. Is it no holds barred here, Dad, or is it like?
We've got a few rules, but I'd say weapons are allowed as long as you're not using bardic magic. You should be okay. So, I would say whatever spell you've got. This blade singing, I'd say that's allowed.
I assume that people wouldn't want to fight a harmless elderly blind man in a fighting ring, would they? Krathe just has this really sinister smile as his face is staring in his Storm's dad's general direction.
I wouldn't say we allow destructive magic.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I made it more like your innate stuff, you know, like if you know how to use dancing lights, you can use that. But, because we've got plenty of drow on the manifest. But, you know what I mean, we don't, certain spells aren't allowed because it's considered bad form.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm
But
happy to just spectate.
Since Blade's singing, by the sound of it, is more like, flourishes, College of Swords, I'd say that's allowed. At this point, Ardeth smile. You can tell from behind the mask she's smiling at Storm. Well, Storm, you wanted to get into the pit, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I definitely do. Like to show people the color of my stuff around here. I mean, I don't want people to think I'm just a stuffed shirt from the Admiralty.
I see what you're saying. It's a bit of a political flex. Smart man.
Well then, buy-in. The buy-in night, I'd say it's about 1 silver. We don't really go too big on the buy-in, but...
So it's 1 silver to fight, huh?
Yeah.
Squish, may I take a silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, Squish is also kind of eyeing up the fighting ring.
Ah, do you wish to have a tussle as well, my dear?
That would be fun.
I mean, I do like seeing your work. I'd like to see it very up close and personal.
Squish is
Krathe just leans to. Krathe just leans to the side after you, Nicholas. Sorry.
Squish kind of does that thing where she like slowly leans away from me so she can look up. It's like, huh?
Krathe is just going to lean to the side to Ardeth and whisper, "Oh, those two are adorable together."
Well, let me put it in as simple terms as possible, Squish. I look forward to giving you the opportunity to kick my ass.
In that case, I'll try not to be too hard on you. Ardeth is kind of already halfway towards the little stairwell leading down into the pit. You can tell that you just hear as this happens, the dwarf rings this bell, and these large doors are pulled up from these viewing ports dotted around the floor, and you can see down into the pit. It's basically closed off from the top so that people can observe without having to crowd around.
Oh yeah.
Did say this would have to be slightly pulled out my backside, but yeah.
Wait, this is
And Ardeth is basically already. Yeah.
I know, I'm joking.
Yes, I'm.
Oh gee, I forgot to ask. Can I bring Bolt with me, or is this just like, you know?
Now, 1-on-1.
Okay. Bolt, look after Midnight. And Bolt just like hops like on top of like Midnight's like head and basically hunkers down. Good lad.
Okay, Krathe is going to take. Krathe is taking 5 gold pieces and he's putting them on Ardeth.
Of course he is.
Kick his ass, my dear.
You got a lot of faith for someone who can't use the most damaging spells, Professor.
Experience is everything.
We'll see.
One of the monks always used to say age and treachery always overcome youth and skill.
That's very true.
And then he trapped me in a basket. I shouldn't have followed.
Those work too.
I'm glad I used those hit dice during last
Okay.
session. Puff! My gosh. That was with advantage! What was the other roll?
So, if you please roll me in initiative.
Just did. Oh. Turn all to his head and it
I
vanished.
rolled. Yeah. Hang on a second, I'll pause both in. Okay, turn. 1 second. Turn. It's an 8. And a 7. Okay, first thing first, Ardeth is going to use one of her blade tongues.
Even though I got the higher
Jeez.
initiative.
Yep. Well, she wanted to show off the blade tongue power, which means I add my intelligence modifier to my AC, which means it's at 15.
Oh dear.
So, what are you going to do, Storm?
You know what I'm going to start with. So I use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on Ardeth, because of course!
Okay.
I'm a ranger, it's what we do.
Okay. And your action?
Yep, use my movement to square up right against her, and swing with a silvered short sword.
Okay.
And boop! 17.
That hits.
So that's 8 points of damage, plus the 1d6 from Hunter's Mark. So that's 11 points overall.
11 points of damage, right? 1 second.
I heard a bing.
Yeah. D!
49, so that's...
Oh. And Lizzie!
And there's a Lizzie.
Oh, hey!
Double entry.
Lizzie, you just got in time for a fight. Okay, next up it is Ardeth, and she is going to go for
That hits. Oh,
8 piercing damage.
okay.
And I just need to double check on something with blade tongue. I think. So you got magic blade tongue, maybe armor. Shooting and maker. Dexterity. Yeah, I don't get any extra attacks or anything. So it is now Storm's turn again.
Alright. Straightforward and to the point. 2 slashes with the silvered short swords. So I guess the first one misses.
No, that misses. Ardeth's able to parry the first strike.
Okay,
That definitely hits.
cool. Oh, good thing I had the 1d6. Please be a 6. Damn it! Well, that's 6
So
points of
that's
damage.
6 points. Give me 1 second. That's for. Okay, Ardeth is going to try and step back slightly so she's got a bit more of a range to thrust. And that misses.
Yeah!
She's another. Any bonus action?
Seph, you're cutting out a lot, buddy.
Yeah, you broke up other entirely, darling.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, we hear you.
testing.
I want
1,
to know
2, 1,
exactly
2.
how Ardeth is going to
Okay.
hurt me.
Yeah, she can't do any. She's got no bonus actions, so.
What's the matter? Too quick for ya?
You just see Ardeth is concentrating on maintaining the blade song right now.
Concentration,
Yeah, and it's your turn, so.
Yeah. Mayhaps. Give me a second, I'm checking something. I will save that for later. Okay. Well, because it's still working out pretty well. More slashes with the short sword, baby!
Okay.
Oh, that's a hit.
That
Yeah.
hits. For a 5 piercing. 11.
Yes. What, do you want to change that bet?
Oh yeah, I mean, like Krathe is just like he's just looking at Ardeth, thinking, "Oh, any moment now, she'll stop playing with him." It's not quite realised yet.
I thought it was the cat that played with its food.
Mm.
Okay, it's Ardeth's turn. She's going to go in for another lunge.
Miss.
Okay. No.
I was going to say, doesn't she have any, not a metagame, but doesn't she have any cantrips or anything that would work alongside a melee, like, green flame blade, that kind of thing?
She does not.
Okay.
Flame's not really her thing.
Fair.
Yeah, she's just enjoying being in a proper fight, a little too much.
Okay.
She's putting on a show, basically.
Yeah.
Ardeth, don't break the kitty.
No, break him. Just a little bit. Break him.
Speaking of which, it's Storm's turn now.
Okay. Are you an elf or a mouse before the Tabaxi terror, Ardeth?
Oh.
Yep, roll it.
So that's 9. Oh, well, there you go. Good thing about I got that crit. Mwah.
Yeah, you catch her quite bad. Yeah, you manage to catch her quite badly.
Okay. Second.
You actually hear it.
Whoops, sorry. I clicked the wrong thing.
Hmm.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, 16 hits. How are you going to do this?
Oh! Okay, well, I'm going to say... Sorry, you first, Seph.
Now, how are you going to do this? It's your turn.
Yeah, sorry, you just sort of about to say something. Okay, I'm going to say with one sword, Storm is just going to, like flip off her mask. And with the other, he's just going to, press it right up against her throat. But not actually going to fucking kill her, obviously. But it's a show.
She just smiles and lowers her rapier and says, "Oh, that was a fun little workout."
Ah.
He just kind of picks up the mask and puts it back on.
It was a pleasure to cross blades with you, Ardeth.
And pleasure to cross blades with you, Storm. As I say, it's been a little while since I had a proper sword fight.
Yeah.
Let me just delete 5 gold from my inventory. Uh-huh.
Well, Lee of little faith.
I think you'll find it was. I think you'll find it was a year of too much faith.
Little faith in me, too much faith in Ardeth. No offense.
None taken.
I mean, if you could do that thing where you threw those huge ice shards, you would have killed me.
Yes, I'm not exactly front line, but Blade Song does provide me with a little more protection.
It was fancy, if nothing else.
Rest assured.
We're so mean, Storm.
What? Oh, hi, Holly.
No. That was out of character. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you just notice that someone seemed to have a heart attack in the middle of the show. They've currently got the landlord is sort of poking him with his foot and indicating for his wife and daughter to kind of drag him somewhere to be dealt with.
Oh dear, looks like the show was too good. Those of a sensitive disposition should not attend.
It's alright, his heart was always a little dodgy. He was one of the old coves. Kind of just been
You cut out super hard there, Seph.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Yeah, he's one of the old Coast Court back in the day. Retired years ago, and he's just sort of hung around Sanctuary ever since. Let's just say most pirate lords tend to retire somewhere more, shall we say, rich.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna say watery.
Oh, some of us do, but personally, I've got quite a nice little nest egg built up. Looking forward to hitting Chelsea City, shall we say.
Oh, it's a lovely place. You'll love it there.
Nice little villa on the Southern Beach.
I don't know, if you've only got a little leg, you might find it difficult because they eat big eggs from T-Rexes.
It's turn of phrase, my dear.
He means that he, like us, is obnoxiously rich, and he's probably more so. If you can imagine such a thing.
Still don't see what that has to do with eggs. Is he a chicken farmer?
Salt kind of just blinks for a few seconds.
What the?
At the same time, you notice, stood in the corner, somebody in hooded dark armor.
Is it anyone we recognize?
Why don't you take a look? Roll me a history and no perception check.
Perception!
Can anyone
Oh
roll
no!
Hit with you, Lizzie. Yeah. Squish. Okay, yep. Squish, Anarchy. You both immediately recognize this tiefling.
I didn't know my character sheet.
Teifling.
Yes, I wonder if we know any tieflings.
Mm.
Saul's just enjoying his victory.
I legit cannot remember the last time we saw a Tiefling.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, last time
Oh, shit,
Holly
Holly!
Yes. I'm
You know that
trying to
I
poke.
was waiting, I was expecting to be an NPC.
I know. D, come on, it's your cue.
Yeah,
Is-
sorry, I
is
was having
that Holly?
I was enjoying Jurnis' puzzlement too much to come in. I was like, I'm not saying, I'm waiting a minute here. Who could it be?
Elbowing Anarchy, Anarchy, Anarchy. Look who it is.
Oh, I know. The happy wiggles start up. There is wiggling happening.
Well, you are seeing a markedly more sober seeming Holly with her arms folded, wearing dark robes dark leathery chitinous armor. She still has her glasses though. And she lifts up from where she was standing and pulls up from where she was standing and walks over to the group.
I
And then says,
throw myself bodily at her.
she embraces Anarchy and looks at the others, then looks down at Anarchy, and then says, I'm glad I have this moment to be with you all. But you are not why I was here. She looks back in the direction of the man who departed and says, there are those here in the Sword Coast and near the Sword Coast. That's what I said.
Scorpion Coast.
Scorpion. I thought it was Sword.
Yeah.
Sorry. I forgot.
That's where
Sorry.
Waterdeep is.
So, oh, that's why I'm thinking that. Okay. Yeah. There are those here in the Scorpion Coast and nearby who use profane magics to cheat death. With the barrier thin, she looks again in the direction of where they dragged the heart attack court person.
Yeah.
With the barrier thinner, I found one and did the Raven Queen's will.
Did.
Can I make an insight check on that? Did Holly just kill a dude?
Roll me that insight.
Yeah,
Not
you need to roll the
judging.
insight.
Not judging, just curious.
I presume Storm is aware that Holly is here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yet, Kath, you're pretty sure she killed the dude.
Okay, Carl's face went from, oh, it's Holly, to,
What was the result of the insight check?
It was a 19.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
He
Okay.
knows you killed the dude.
Okay, it's like, okay, that's a Holly. Very respectful.
I take it then that your training with the Raven Queen is going quite well.
Well, she thinks for a moment and says, I wouldn't say well, necessary, a requirement, needed. The things I do aren't always good, but they are for everyone's good.
I was gonna pop on at Squish and say any more synonyms on that, but that probably wouldn't have worked for Squish.
So, Seph, how is Pirate Dad taking to this new face, saying these strange things?
He's seen a lot in his career as a pirate, so random assassins sent by the gods aren't exactly unknown to him.
Yeah, you didn't get introduced to Holly. She kind of commutes in from the Shadowfell. Holly, salt on the breeze, Holly. She's the lovely lass, really.
Holly looks and then gets like a little twinkle, the kindly Holly you knew before, and goes, hello, it's an honor to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, love.
Even if the circumstances could be better?
We gotta do what we gotta do.
I have to
Assume he didn't owe anyone any money.
She says, I have to do what I am told to do.
Meanwhile, a dwarf in the background realizes he died. He's like, oh fuck no, I'm never gonna get paid back.
My time is short, though longer than his.
No, love, he was pushing 80, so don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it, Holly says, and then she looks back at the others and says, as I've told you before, no, I'm always watching over you. I have no messages from the Raven Queen.
Well, we have a question for you. Did you happen to see mine and Squish's dance the other day?
I haven't had a chance to listen yet, so I would presume that she did, Seph?
She did.
Yeah. And
Also,
she just bows her head and nods.
Also, you were told by the Raven Queen to give them a message if you did see them.
Oh, yes. What was the message?
I just sent it to you in PM.
Oh, okay. Just 1 second. I can't always read that either. Okay. You must beware beauty's flame.
Beauty's flame.
Yes, it's a message from the Raven Queen.
Would that happen to be a ship, or a metaphor, or a life lesson, or a pet?
Holly gives a
pet
desperate,
dragon?
confused look to all of them and just says, beware beauty's flame.
We will
I'm
beware.
sorry, I
beauty's
can't
flame.
say more.
That's all right, Miss Holly. And I hug her tighter. I have not let her go. My arms are around her waist.
And most of all, I'm watching over you, Anarchy. I made a promise. I intend to keep it.
Thanks, Miss Holly. I'll watch over you as best as I can, too, even if I can't see you.
I feel safer knowing that. And then Holly gets up, or stands a little taller, because she's kind of bending down to embrace Anarchy, and then she says, remember, beware Beauty's flame. And then she walks into the crowd, and I would presume just seems to lose herself in the crowd.
And there she goes.
Yep.
There she goes again.
Of course, I wave enthusiastically, if a bit sadly.
Yeah, she pretty much just disappears into thin air.
So, beware Beauty's flame. Don't suppose that would mean anything to a salty sailor like you, Dad?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Bugger. So
No,
much
don't
for
worry.
So much
I'm
for the
sure it'll come
straightforward
up.
solution. Mm-hmm.
Perhaps that's some sort of astrological event.
It could be anything. We know so little. Just, I suppose all we could do is keep an eye out for anything that could meet that descriptor. Yep, that's all I got.
Do you think Holly will ever stay with us again?
I hope so.
Maybe someday.
Squish is
Oh,
sad
magic.
for a moment. And he turns and looks to Anarchy and Sam. Wanna go in the pit?
Pit, 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 pit!
Do they let 11-year-olds fight in the pit, Dad?
May not be the best idea, love.
Why not?
I'm
scrappy, and I do like this funny little, you know, like when people over-exaggerate like the whole boxer punchy hand things? Yeah.
And the little shuffle?
I have to admit, I wasn't
Yeah.
there, but I heard that she took on an entire nest of giant spiders.
There were 6 of them, and they were my friends until they weren't, and they had knives in them.
Yeah, that was kind of amazing.
Alright, but, no word to your mum, eh?
Oh, I think her mom would encourage it.
That's fair enough.
You honestly think she got like this herself?
I lived in the woods.
So did I.
Yay!
Salt is he's kind of looking and he just goes, what happened? But just be careful, okay?
I promise I will not cry or whine if I get punched in the face.
Okay. You watch as the 3 of them scuffle their way down into the fighting pit.
And I'm afraid I have to log off now, y'all, before this exciting adventure. I posted a picture of Anarchy in the player chat, and I adore you all. I'm going to log off now.
You take care, my dear. Be safe. Be well.
Yep.
Bye!
Oh, that's cute. Yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
Oh, Jesus,
She is
Sergi.
good.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
What
What
happened?
happened?
What
She
happened?
said she was scrappy.
I was
Yeah.
swinging my arm, and she was trying to jump up on my desk at the same time, so I just accidentally backhanded my cat.
Oh.
Oh.
It happens. But yeah, the Scrappy Doo's awesome.
Mm.
Let's get. Well, if my
This is going to go very well or very poorly.
So I'm honestly not sure who I want to put the last bit of my money on. Ooh. You know, Krathe really likes Anarchy. He's good friends with Sammy and all. But I think he's gonna put I'm gonna put my last 5 gold pieces on Squish.
money on me to lose.
Ah. Now, do you say that to him as you're going in?
Sure, why not?
What? So you're going to be the first one to? Sure. Yeah. Karth's going to say, five dragons on the little dragon going down first.
So, okay, so what type of fight is this? Is this like a no weapons thing, or is this a yeah weapons thing?
I will say, yeah, weapons have been allowed.
Yeah.
Alright, everything's non-lethal though?
Yeah, everything's non-lethal, but you are allowed weapons.
Awesome.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, out the dwarf running the place basically recognised Squish as a monk and said weapons are fine in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So the two of you don't get pummeled into oblivion straight away.
Magic glow around my fists, isn't it?
You could say that in the ropes.
Oh yeah.
Anarchy, if you could just roll me initiative, please.
Initiative in this economy?
I'll take that first one and then add you to another 1 second.
Wait, why did I roll 2?
I do not know.
I
But
clicked it
Yeah,
once.
Roll double click, maybe.
could be.
Happens. Now then,
My computer was trying to cheat for me. It was like, you clicked it once, it's 7. I don't like that. Let's double that. Just double that.
Okay.
It's cool. No one will notice.
double the HP.
First up is Sammy.
Alright, well, first thing. Spiritual weapon.
That's not allowed.
Ah, no spells.
Nope, that's one
Alright.
of the spells that's forbidden.
Alright, ignore it. Scratch that then.
Because it brings in an extra combatant, technically.
Yep.
Well then. Whip out like crossbow and shoot at Squish.
Okay, 14, does that hit?
No.
Okay. Yeah, your bolt just sails straight past Squish and hits the wall here.
Forgive my ignorance because I'm not 100% clued up on monks and everything. What is the instance where somebody fires something at you, they miss, and you're able to catch it and throw it back at them?
Deflect missiles. I think that only counts if the. I'm looking at it now. Actually, it only can be procced if the attack hits me.
Ah, okay. Oh,
Yeah, it hits and then you do a reduction to it, and then if it misses, then I believe she can reflect it.
Yes. If I reduce the damage to 0 and I have a free hand, I could chuck it back.
There you go.
gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
Damage reduction.
Next up, it's Squish. Unless Sammy has any bonus actions.
Sadly, the cleric does not.
Okay.
Kick
Squish.
their asses, Squish!
Okay. Well, now she knows who she's gonna go for first because he shot her. Da-da-da-da.
Shut at her.
Hi.
Be
Sorry
gentle.
about this, Sammy.
Miss.
Aw. And again.
Miss.
Aw. And bonus actions. I am going to do. Da-da-da-da-da. Nimble escape to back up. So that was 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Aha!
Okay. Next up, it's Anarchy.
Heck yeah. Okay. In this environment, is it possible to stealth? I know it's sort of like a flat environment or whatever, but...
I would say not, no.
Nope.
Nope, okay. Alright. The direct approach it is. Okay, Squish is farther away from me. I saw
I
Samael
will
here.
let... If you get behind Sammy, I will let you have sneak attack, though.
If I get past him? Cool,
If
cool,
you can get
cool.
behind him, yeah.
With my movement speed? Candy from a baby.
So, about there. I'd say if you can get to that square, then yeah, you get sneak attack.
Yeah, so it's what, 5, 10, 15, and then hit 20. And then I'm just gonna, for the first time, I'm gonna use, or can I do double daggers, or is that not a thing? Don't I have like, where is it?
You can use
Hand.
one dagger as your main action and the second as your bonus action, but without your proficiency, so you have to knock 2 off it. or whatever your proficiency is.
Yeah, I'm not certain about rogues either, but I think in order to try and hide behind him to get the stealth, that would be a bonus action as well. So you wouldn't be able to stealth and use the second attack, I don't think.
Okay.
Well, I am going to have to use my DM's decision making at this because he's distracted by Squish at the moment.
Yeah.
He's concentrating on Squish.
Fair.
So
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
He's preoccupied.
yeah, so I feel like they can have the sneak attack on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll like a normal dagger thing. I forgot what I add to
It's not
What's your proficiency? I think your proficiency. I think it's 3 at the moment for the level you're at.
But I'll have to roll a normal dagger because I can't make weapons in my thing. Where's the note for
Which one? Sea Sting or Sharsbane?
Starsbane? There it is. Okay.
Yeah. Sharsbane is a regular dagger, but it does more damage. So it's
1d6 rather than 4. Okay. I will use. So I just roll a 1d6, but I'm doing sneak attack.
You roll the dagger. You roll your dagger as a regular dagger, but then roll a d6 for damage. Yeah, that hits.
Oh wow, that's a hit.
Oh!
Yeah, I'll let you have that. Alright, you do 19 damage.
Awesome.
So, Sammy, if you can take 19 damage for me, please.
Hang on, gotta do math.
Ooh, math.
Curse you, brain.
Yes!
What I usually do with the token, you can stick a health bar on it, and what you do is you highlight the number at the top where your health is, and you hit plus or minus what the damage is, and it automatically takes or adds it off.
I should put my health in my thing. That would help me personally.
Mm.
Oh, right, I could have done that.
I don't even know if I have the proper amount of health for someone who's level 7.
I think so, Brian, but if it's such a thing as a water deep, there must be a land shallow. So, Anarchy, are you going to do your second... You going to do a second
Oh,
attack?
I didn't have to use my bonus action. That's right.
Yep.
Then I'll do the sea sting.
Okay, so that's
And
going
I'll
to be...
I'll think of an undead pirate captain and a genie while I do it.
Okay, so you see Sting and then take 3 off the...
You
Yep,
also
20
get
still
sneak
hits. Yeah, you don't get sneak attack. So you do
One
6
attack
damage
is
and you get...
And I add a d4, right?
Yeah, extra d4.
I'm rolling
That's
2.
8
today.
damage. That's it. Sammy, you take 8 damage.
I already subtracted it.
Anarchy just... She's good with her knives and she just managed to get you once with Shard's Bane and then you feel sea sting and the cold spread on your back as she finds the links in your armor. Yep. And it's your turn now.
Well, seeing as you allowed her sneak attack,
Uh-oh.
So wait, are spells not allowed?
Depending on the spell.
It depends on the spell. If it's something that's innate, then yeah, it's allowed.
Innate,
Oh.
you say?
Yeah, so basically if you had something like light as a cantrip, you could use that.
I assume
Cool.
Something
smite is allowed.
subtle.
I assume smite is allowed.
Smite is allowed.
So basically, you're nixing the evocation spells that could cause collateral damage.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, yeah. You're not allowed buff spells unless, like I said, there's something like Blade Song where it's more of an ability than a spell. So, if you wanted to, you could use Channel Divinity. As long as it's not a fireball or a healing spell, you're golden.
Come on, Sammy, give him a challenge!
Next time.
Show him what the clerical behemoth can do!
Now I wonder if... Okay, can I use that on myself?
You can do, yep.
So, gonna do that. And then... grabbing his mace... Well, never mind. Swing and a miss.
Okay.
She's just too nimble.
Yep, she's just too nimble.
I'm giggling like a madman, like this is the best game I've ever played.
Next up is Squish.
This is just Battle of the Shorties, isn't it? 10, 15. She's gonna go here and kidney punch.
Miss.
The question is, does she get
no.
advantage?
No, because technically
It's a-
she's not my ally.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a three-way fight, so no advantage.
Miss.
God damn it.
Well, wouldn't you have a... Oh no, you already did your advantage, didn't you? Because of flanking?
No, I don't get
Nope.
advantage because you're technically
No
not my
advantage.
ally in this instance.
Yeah, it's a 1v1v1 fight, this one.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
God, those are adorable.
And I'll just nimble escape out again. I think
Okay.
20, 25, 30, 35. It's like,
Okay. Anarchy.
Getting out of reach if I can.
Yep,
And-
yep. Cool. So far, so good. Okay. Question.
Yep.
A 15-foot radius spear, is that just 3 squares across? Or is that like a point in the middle and then it goes
that's,
out?
that's basically three squares across.
Okay. Okay. 1 tiny second. I just need to check for something. I'm going to cast, because as a tiefling, I got innate little spells on me. What am I holding? I've picked up, like... What have I picked up as Anarchy? Like, I don't usually...
Oh, many
Whatever.
things.
I'm going to cast Darkness on, let's just say, crap. Where's my bag? Where's my equipment? My bag of stuff. Sorry, I'm trying.
It's all good.
Okay,
So
bag of ball bearings. I'm gonna take one of the ball bearings. Ball bearings aren't very big, are they?
No, they're quite small.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Darkness on one of the ball bearings, and it is now around it. It now has a 15-foot, sphere around it or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is that an action or is that a bonus action? I don't know.
It is an action.
An action, awesome. And then I'm going to actually, I'll go for another stabby stab.
You can only do an attack as your action, I'm afraid.
Oh, really? I don't have the.
Yeah, you
bonus
can only. You have to do an attack and then use a second as a bonus action.
Cool.
So you can cast the spell, but you wouldn't be able to do a stab it.
All right, and I still have my movement.
Yes, you still have your movement, but you may provoke attack of opportunity.
Cool. I am actually not super used to combat, if you can't notice.
That is partially my fault, I will admit.
No, I played a lot of D&D. I just, my other friends and stuff were such a big fan of, they're such big fans of, flair that usually a lot of things are roleplay, and that's how I'm used to playing.
Ah, fair enough.
Alright, I'm going to use Cunning action, and I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage, and then I can move, yes?
Yep.
Okay, I'll disengage, but I'm gonna drop the ball bearing where I'm standing. Like, I'm gonna put it down ever so slightly, okay?
Yep, you can do that. It's basically like a drop, so it might roll a little. So
Might roll a little, but I'm gonna stay within the 15-foot sphere, but I'm not gonna be directly in the center where it'd be obvious I'm standing. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to try to. That's not gonna work. 1 second.
A little sphere of darkness.
Yeah, I was about to say, she wouldn't be able to stand. Nobody would be able to
Yeah,
stand
those
anywhere
are
in these
fire,
squares,
aren't
right?
they? I was just assuming I was standing next to it, but
I think where you are now would be fine.
yeah.
1 second.
The square here, probably not.
Okay, for some reason I can't grab onto this circle. It won't go away.
Basically, a creature with dark vision. Oh wait, can I just send it into the chat? I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
if you
Give me a
click the
singular
button,
second. Where is it? Oh, there it is. No, that's not right.
I think she realizes that all three of us have dark vision.
I know. A creature
Too
with
late
dark vision
now.
can't see
Wait,
through the darkness.
it's a darkness spell, yeah? It's magical
Yeah,
darkness,
true.
so they can't see
Can't
through it.
through.
It's
Yeah.
advanced darkness!
I read the spell. I read it. I am dumb. I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, just ignore the circle there. Just ignore that. For some
There.
reason I can't delete the other
Ha!
one. Okay. Next up, it is Sammy. You're stuck in a dark, dark place.
I don't know anybody from Louisiana, so shut the fuck up. No, seriously, I just got a random call from somebody in Louisiana.
Sucks
that
to
guy.
It's probably a
In
teleporter or something.
Yeah.
Then doubly
In
fuck that
dark,
guy.
dark town, in the
I can
dark,
feel it
dark
from Microsoft
streets.
to tell you that there is a broken computer.
we got the reference, Seph. We got the reference.
Yeah. Funny bones. Dark, dark town, in the dark, dark streets.
I
in the
I
dark,
should
dark streets.
find that r/ video of the guy that led the scammer on by doing exactly to the letter. what he
Oh
wanted.
yeah, the TED talk. My wife was watching that the other day. It's hilarious.
Remind me to link you a YouTube channel later on of a guy that literally hijacks scammers' computers and watches them for ages. It's
Oh, yeah.
Anyhow, all right. What is that spell? Okay, I can't use that one. But that'll be good for another encounter. Fine. Healing spells aren't allowed, right?
No, healing spells are not allowed.
Alright.
I don't suppose Sammy has daylight prepared.
I don't think that's a...
It is a cleric spell, and it's level 3. Actually, let me
No.
double check. Oh, well, bang. Well, that would have helped with the darkness.
But
Oh yeah.
Sammy's going to move out here.
Oh yeah. If I can't hide in this very flat level arena, I'm creating my space to hide.
Actually, he's going to move 1, 2 up there, and then cast Sacred Flame on Squish.
Okay. Squish, roll me a dex save, please.
Sure. Oops, I did that twice.
Yeah. Sacred Flame just shoots straight past Squish.
I'm just saying for funsies, Storm is using Primeval Awareness to, like, still keep an eye on Anarchy in the darkness.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do, Sammy?
I see everything.
Okay.
Reduce distance on a creature that can see with range or go on. Okay.
Okay, next up. Okay, next up is Squish.
Okay, let's try and hit the armored kobold again with my bare little fists, because I can't see Anarchy. It's not gonna end well.
Miss.
I haven't used my spells yet, so I figured I should do something about that.
20 misses?
Yep.
Are you?
Yeah, I think Sammy's AC is like 21 now.
Oh wow, I was really lucky with those hits earlier, wasn't I?
Oh my god. Like, literally nothing I can do to you.
Krathe is broke. Krathe is going to be broke. You robbed an old man, as far as you know.
Let me have a quick look and see what else I can do.
Who's that Sammy did bet on himself to lose?
You might want to retreat from the, like, orbs of darkness Anarchy is hiding in.
I plan to, but I want to see if there's anything in my bonus action I can do. But no, everything requires me to hit him.
Oh, I was just yelling that out in universe.
Well, who knows? You might get a nat 20. Can't avoid that.
No, I'm really glad you're on our team. Nimble. I'm just going to imagine Squish is literally just running up and punching him, but she's just hitting him on the armor and it's doing nothing. She's like, ah! Getting out of there.
Next up is Anarchy.
Cool.
And I will grant you stealth again for this because if you're attacking out of darkness, and he's currently still looking at Squish.
Awesome. Yes. Then, well, if he's focused on Squish, I'll go. Oh wait, come on. I'm gonna sneak up behind him then. Or no, actually, do I still get stealth attack if I shoot him?
Yes, you do.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna stay where I am, very nicely, and I'm going to short bow him most probably.
You would have to do it with disadvantage because you're inside that. Again, sorry, I'm not PM. I'm not.
Tell me. I'm not sure how darkness works exactly. It doesn't work on me too.
You can see it either.
Yeah, you can't see out of it.
Okay. So I guess I'll move then a little bit out, and since I can't be seen right now. Or no, since I'm stealthy right now, I guess.
Yeah, like I say, you only get sneak attack if you're behind him.
Alright.
In this case.
5, 10.
No, you can, if you find the ball bearing you used to cast the sphere, pick it up and move the darkness with you, but you're gonna have to find it first.
You're gonna have to roll a nat 20 on perception to find it.
Yeah.
You should have put something maybe a little bigger.
I just needed a space where I could retreat to and make a little roundabouts. I didn't really need it to move. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, you gotta be directly behind him for sneak attack.
Yep, and I'm gonna double dagger the crap out of him again. So I got my C sting. Do I get advantage actually? Yeah, I get advantage, don't I?
Yeah, you get advantage.
From hidden,
Do
yes.
it behind, yeah.
Miss, still miss.
Ah. And then I'll go with Miss Misty's dagger.
Nat
So,
one?
you know what I want. Roll me that D100, please.
That's
Okay.
gonna break.
Oh,
If
no,
it
advantage,
breaks-
yeah. You still have advantage, yeah.
Okay.
25, does that hit?
Oh dear.
Yeah,
That's-
25 hit.
Still need to roll that D100.
No,
Yeah, you don't need to roll it.
Cool.
And you've rolled damage, so Sammy, you take...
Oh wait, no, but that's Miss Missy's dagger. I get to do a D6.
Yes, you do, actually.
I'm getting 2s.
In that case, yeah, you only do 19.
That's all right.
You know what? I feel like this is a game of rock, paper, scissors. Sammy could
Mhm.
probably obliterate Squish. Squish could probably obliterate Anarchy, and Anarchy is obliterating Sammy.
I'll obliterate. Obliterate. Anarchy.
Obliterate!
On a
Okay.
attack.
So,
Instead of-
wait. Can I still use my bonus action?
No, you use it for 2 attacks.
Oh, yep, with the dagger. That makes sense.
Alright. So you're done?
So yeah, it's Sammy's turn now, unless Anarchy wants to move again.
Oh yeah, I can move, can I? But then I would get a attack of opportunity.
Oh,
on me, wouldn't I?
actually, doesn't Sammy's rage? Actually, yeah, Sammy. Just
Yeah.
to check your Child Divinity. Yeah, you get to roll 1d10.
1d10 plus my level. So come on, 27.
Can people not do a sneak attacks on you? What's happening?
So that's was it 2d10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2d10 plus my level. So
Yeah, Anarchy, you
please
take
take
in
18
a flash
points.
of light. Yeah, there's a flash of
But
light.
I also have uncanny dodge.
I don't know if that can save you.
Is that a reaction? Is uncanny dodge a
Let
reaction?
me check my reactions. Yep, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Right. Just to make this fair, I'm going to roll a d4. If it's odd, I rule in Sammy's favour. If it's even, I rule in Anarchy's favour.
Yeah, because I would say that she wouldn't see this attack coming.
Hmm.
So you could
I was going to say it was
reaction.
odd for Sammy, wasn't it?
Ah.
Yeah. Anarchy is a flash of light as you strike him. You manage to do the damage, but you suddenly feel yourself burning as you take 18 points of radiant damage.
Alright, I hiss at him like a testy cat.
Speaking of which, Sammy, it's now your turn.
Dude, was that a reactionary thing? That was cool.
He pressed
It's his child divinity. It's like a defensive skill.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, it kicks in automatically once someone attacks him. So,
Ow.
23 hit.
Yes.
that's 6
Bonk.
bludgeoning damage as well, please, Anarchy.
Bonk you on the head.
But again, uncanny dodge is a reactionary thing, so I only take 3.
Yeah. Yep, you can have that. So, just 3. Anything else you'd like to do, Sammy?
You know, since I'm already losing, I'm gonna take the chance
Mm-hmm.
and move.
Anarchy,
So,
would you like to make an attack of
An
opportunity?
attack of opportunity? Heck yes. Checking my weapons here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use my course. I'll use my Miss Missy dagger, I think.
Okay. 25.
And then I get a
Yep.
plus 6.
Yep.
Yay, finally.
So
away from the
you do 3 piercing damage as Sammy tries to get away.
3.
Next up is Squish.
Okay.
You now got 2 targets.
I haven't had much luck with Sammy.
Oh no.
Go after the stabby one.
Oh yes!
Hi.
No!
God.
Oh!
You know what I want.
What is going on with Squish?
41. As you make your way to hit Sammy, you slip a little. You don't fall prone, but you stand there in front of her just looking kind of embarrassed.
Oh!
Let's try that again.
16, does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
I
Seven.
didn't
7
hit
bludgeon.
something. Okay.
Kork, I'm gonna uncanny dodge. Owie, my little rogue baby bones!
Those are bullshit.
Okay,
That's the damage, right?
that's
Yeah,
that
half
half
damage.
Okay then, well, guess what?
But actually, no, that's alright.
Ow, why do you hate me?
I don't
I
hate you.
have all the damage, but it still hurts my baby bones.
Let's see. I would also like
What the heck?
to.
10 damage. It's 10 damage so far.
Wait, wouldn't the uncanny dodge only affect the first attack?
Yeah, it would only
Yeah, it's a
affect
reaction.
this one.
Can only do it
Fair
once.
enough.
You can only do it once.
Really?
So that's 18.
Yeah.
Ow!
And
Yeah, because it's
then
a reaction.
I would like her to roll me a. I never can find this damn thing when I need it. Here it is. You've already made your reaction, so there's actually no point in doing that. Okay, how about I use an additional key point, and can you make me a Constitution saving throw? You have to beat 13.
Constitution, what are you doing to me?
Giving you a lesson
Whoa!
in the School of Hot Dogs, yeah!
Roll me a D100.
You are
Yeah.
stunned until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, and you just kind of fall flat on your backside as well.
Basically, I kind of knocked
You
you out
winged
a
me.
tiny bit.
Yeah, you're.
What?
I'm gonna say that you're prone now.
Alright.
So if you want
Kinda like-
if you want to get up, you'll have to use 15 feet of movement. So if you want to
Okay.
move next turn, you've only got 15 feet.
Okay, 1 second. I'm pretty sure I
It's
have
kinda
something. I'll find it eventually.
Kind of like the
And
Days 8 in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
25, 30, 35, 40. Actually, no, Squish is going to go here instead, away from Sammy.
Okay, next up it's Anarchy's turn, but she can't really do anything right now. Sammy!
Now that I'm away from the crazy stubber person. Like crossbow. Does that hit?
Anarchy does that.
Who are you shooting? Anarchy?
Oh, wait, are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm shooting Anarchy.
Okay, no, 13 doesn't hit.
I think he gets advantage because you're stunned,
Ugh.
but he gets disadvantage because you're prone and it's a ranged attack. So,
Yeah, so
13.
Balance.
just go with 13, yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't get me.
Yeah, she's very hard to read.
Next up is Squish, unless Sammy has any bonus actions or wants to move.
Well, my bonus section would be spiritual weapon.
Right. Squish, your turn.
Oh, she's gonna
Oh, we
try
don't-
again.
Beat up the stabby burst.
Yeah, she's not moving for a minute. We're good.
Go in for the kill! Big one, Teifling!
Okay, that does it.
Aha!
8 bludgeoning damage, please, I say.
And flurry of blows.
Yes. Just barely.
Make me a.
Con
what's
save.
The other feature, not con. Actually, how many key points do I actually have? Actually, yeah, make me a Constitution saving throw. Damn!
Ooh.
Oh well, I still get another thing.
Miss.
And that's me.
Well, she hit him once.
Once.
Mm.
Say goblins are slippery fox. What about kobolds?
Yeah.
Hey, it's not my fault. He's practically wearing an He's wearing an armory.
That is actually true.
Yep. Next up,
Let's
Anarchy.
meddle in gunships.
Alright, so could I use the 15 feet of movement to get up, take an action to shoot someone, and then use the rest of my movement to get into the darkness?
Yep.
Yep, you could do that.
Awesome. I'm gonna get up and can I tell who's looking more hurt over there?
Roll me a medicine check.
Use your brain, Anarchy. Use your eyes. Yes.
Yeah, you can tell that Sammy is looking a more beat up.
Cool.
Click on the squishy monk.
Squishy monk? Okay, cool. Sammy's more hurt. I'm going to target Squish.
Oh no.
With... Yeah. You've done this to me. And I'm going to try to short bow her.
Okay. Squish, are you going to use a reaction?
Yes. I think she is.
Or... Yep.
Do it.
So 1d10.
Yep.
Plus my dexterity modifier, plus my monk level. So that is 7 for monk level, 3 for dexterity, so that is 10, so 20. Basically.
Yes!
What the heck?
Yes! Throw it back!
No, wait, sorry, that's the wrong dice. Let me roll 11. So yeah, that's more than the piercing damage.
Seriously?
Send it back!
Yep.
Send it back! Yeah!
Yep.
I'm gonna take a reaction to, have that, but gracious, my eyes just go wide as saucers as that flies back at me.
Yeah, you can just hear all the patrons above cheering wildly.
Cool the monk shit!
It's basically, she's paying attention to Sammy, she just sees the arrow of the corner of her eye and just catches it before it hits her, and then just does a little pirouette and just underarm chucks it back at you.
Cool. And then I'm gonna take the rest of my movement to jump back into this pit of darkness, so 5, 10.
And I still
I'm gonna
have
sit
points.
perfectly in the middle.
Next up is Sammy.
Lick my wounds, my pride.
Oxtail tasty.
Alright. Funky monk time.
Ha! That hits.
Bonk.
It's the first bit of damage I've taken in this fight.
Then, let's see.
Monk versus Cleric. Unstoppable force meets unmovable object.
Could I use Channel Divinity again, or...
If you, I think you can only use it so many times, twice per day, so you can use that as your action. What's your bonus action? Yeah, you can use it as your bonus action, but you
do have a limited number. I don't know how many you have at your level, I'm afraid.
I think it's 2.
So, I'm gonna use that again.
Okay.
On myself.
Okay. Next up, it's Squish.
Yeah, I just checked. Sammy can use Channel Divinity twice per long rest.
Yeah.
Squish has no idea where the other girl went, so she's gonna take her chances and punch the tin can again.
Hang on. Speaking of tin can, I was crushing that miss.
Oh dang, Dude, I have 2-weapon fighting. Neat. I don't know what that does.
Yeah, trying to go for Sammy again, but again you kind of slip a little, so you just go wide. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Just like cough my fist off one of the pointy bits of his arm, like, ow! Yeah, I am going to Zoidberg whoop whoop whoop.
Yep. Okay then, Anarchy, your turn.
So Lizzie, super fast. You know when you did a roll with your dagger earlier, but you didn't have your proficiency bonus?
Yeah, you should have had
Yeah,
that proficiency.
two weapon fighting would have allowed you to take that attack with proficiency.
Oh.
As normal, basically. That's why I gave it to Storm, because it's really good and practical.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just looking through my stuff so I don't stumble like I did 3 hours ago. Not 3 hours ago, you know what I mean. Alright, so I'm gonna poke my head out of the darkness over here. I'm gonna take a shot at Samael.
Wouldn't that be shooting through the darkness, though?
No, she stepped out of it.
Darkness is only
Ignore.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. There's only one sphere of darkness.
Womp. Aw. Miss. And then I'm just gonna go back into the covered darkness, because I'm a squishy tiny baby. Boop, boop.
Okay, it's Samael's turn. The crowd are going wild. There's a lot of money being made up there.
30. Hi.
Oh no.
Walkie bonk time.
Yes. Why, Sammy?
Well, I can't see where the other one is. I'll deal with her as soon as I can.
Any bonus actions you'd like to take?
How far can you move?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay. Squish!
Yep.
This guy's bonking you and only one man's allowed to do that.
Bad.
And a married man, too.
Oh my god.
Miss.
A miss! A 19 is a miss!
He
He has
has
21.
AC.
Miss.
Because your DM was generous with magical items.
nimble escape. I'm getting out of there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet. Yep.
Okay, next up, it's Anarchy.
Again, Anarchy's a scared little baby right now. Peeks out of the shadow and takes a shot at Samael. Because if I'm not gonna get first, I'm gonna get second. Gosh dang it!
That hits.
Wait, it does? Yes, I wasn't scrolling down.
Yeah.
And
You
Sammy
don't get a
is
sneak
out.
attack, but
Hey!
Yay! And back into the darkness I go.
okay,
0.
Sammy, you are now unconscious.
I feel like I'm camping.
You are.
You're being sensible, though.
It's a legitimate strategy.
You
You're
are that
trying
Call
to-
of Duty
You're
player.
a rogue. You're doing rogue shit.
Yay!
Although I have to ask, how long does the darkness last?
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be there for a while.
So that's like
Hey, you-
100 turns.
Good luck, people after
Something
this
like
round.
that, yeah.
I'm finding the ball bearing.
Oh, you can dispel it anytime you want.
No, I don't
Sounds
think
good.
you will.
Now, any bonus actions, Anarchy?
Oh, actually, hang on.
Oh
She
no.
attacked me. Radiant
Does
defense.
Right, does it count for ranged
Yes.
attacks?
Oh, does it?
It just says
Sexy.
by
Yeah.
an attack.
Right, we'll go with that
What type of
then.
attack?
Roll me your 2d10s and etc, etc.
2d10, 18 plus 7. So that is 25.
Yeah. Anarchy, you take 25 radiant damage as you get that burning sensation again.
Again, I have that, but I'm still down and out inside a thing of smoke. So for all they know, I'm still up and running. Ow.
I would say not. If you pass out, the darkness spell ends automatically.
Yep,
does, 'cause you
because
lose
concentration.
This is true. It is concentration. So, yep, I'm down and out.
Okay, the darkness fades, revealing Anarchy just lying on the floor. Sammy similar, and Squish stands bewildered and triumphant.
So I made the old man money.
Oh, thank Rowan. Maybe now she won't feel like she's invincible.
My fists hurt. Ah!
You only won by sheer luck.
I was doing so much damage to you, though.
That's what I made. This is literally rock, paper, scissors. Samael
There's
beat
my emerald
Squish.
beauty.
Squish should have beat Anarchy. Anarchy would beat the Cleric.
It doesn't take long for the dwarf's wife to come down and kind of scoop Sammy under one arm, scoop Anarchy under the other, and carry them both up the stairs. Kind of prop them up at the table.
Again, Squish, I love watching you work.
Well, that was certainly impressive.
I never thought I'd catch an arrow. Oh, that was cool. Wonder if I could do that again.
That was your first time? Wouldn't have known it looking at you.
It does beg the question, how many times did you fail to catch them?
Squish kind of opens her vest and there's like a few little scars. A lot.
Ah. Well, practice makes perfect, clearly. You've done a very good job today.
Then Minnie's just over, just like bumping her with his head, all excited, and I was like, yeah, Mama won.
Yeah, Midnight's kind of doing the wiggle and neck dance sort of movement, like side to side.
So how much money did I make?
Mm.
Yeah, alright. The dwarf
Bet on me to go down first.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The dwarf kind of walks over and just goes, right, well, since there's no more fights going on now, it's time to divvy up your money. Your lordship kind of count out a couple of, about 10 gold pieces to Squish, and 10 gold pieces to Storm.
Ah, thank you very much.
Question for the DM.
On the entertainment tonight. Yep.
Question for the DM. I put 5 gold on Sammy going down first. How much did Krathe get from that?
Right. I would like you to roll me a D20, please.
D20. That's a 3.
1 second. Right, you get 15 gold.
Oh, okay, nice, very nice.
Yeah, 3 other people bet. So,
That's how. Okay, that's cool. That's
so they have the same bet. So,
yeah. Okay, that's 50.
as you get back, you find for Anarchy a banana split has been set on the table for a little note from Holly. It says every fight teaches you.
Oh.
So sweet.
Out of curiosity, what did you learn from that fight, Anarchy?
I learned ruthlessness. I learned knowing when to retreat, and I learned stabbing works.
You know what? 1 out of 3 isn't bad. It is good to know when to retreat.
I learned
It's also good to know when to stab.
We'll say Sammy just a little bit sore about losing first. She learned that she's a little bitch.
Yes, but Anarchy, you always knew where to stab. That's the thing.
I learned that I'm glad Sammy's on our team.
I poke at Samael like very tiredly and very like like you're holding these fries at the beach and seagulls are swarming. I poke him like that energy, very tiredly, and just like, hey, squishy baby.
I'm not that young.
Hey, Ardeth, would you like half of this? I mean, you did contribute to the show after all. I hate for you to get nothing.
Well, I'll accept a third. How about that?
A third of 10.
Yes, 3 gold should be okay.
Okay.
Drink.
Storm passes over 3 gold to Ardeth.
Okay.
And may that contribute towards valuable spell components.
Indeed it shall. Or rather, to the inks, I need to get more of my old spells back.
Yeah.
Not to
This
bring
point,
it up, but have
Aaron,
you ever...
the landlord, brings... This point, Aaron, the landlord has brought over another pitcher of rum for the group.
Gimme.
I tell you, my son, alright.
Yeah, literally every night since I've met these guys, I've ended up shit-faced drunk. It's been a good time.
Well, I was meaning more of a taste for the rum, but yes.
Actually, that sounds like a good idea. I'll take your largest rum.
At this point, you just watch as Salt slams down this mug in front of you. It's about the size of a pint pot. He just pours it full from the first pitcher.
Well, Sammy, you feeling brave?
Well, after being stabbed and basically shanked,
I giggle into my hands.
need a little bit. Need a little bit of liquid courage.
I too like to drink, and I slam my hands down on the table. I was like, "Your finest chocolate milk."
My dear, you're a pirate now. And somebody slams a drink down in front of her. She's only 11. Oh, right. Slams another one down.
Yeah. I mean, you could give her a Bailey's. Yeah. It's a combination of the two.
Yeah, I'm just going to have one as well. And I like everyone who's partaking in the rum to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh,
Sure. Why not? Car's gonna get in on this one. Constitution save.
Why does it roll twice? Why is it identical?
The RNG. It is both with you and against you.
Yeah. Storm refused
Okay.
to want to fight. Just give me a little minute to rest.
Ow.
That's a serious
Okay, give me a
question.
second.
Storm did suggest we fight him.
Yeah.
Does he still
Yeah.
want to do that?
Oh, I'm off whatever
Okay.
you're putting down, sweetie.
Okay. Is that everyone who's having a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, a quick question. I'm assuming that there were like other healers there that got us back up to full health, or at least.
Headset went bot on me. Right. Sammy and Krathe, you down this rum, and bear in mind, Sammy, you drunk a pint of it. You are both absolutely rat-assed.
Hey, Seph, I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but I'm actually gonna have it so that, like, once, like, Storm stops drinking from, like, his flagon for a moment, the Bolt hops down and shoves his head in, because now he wants a taste.
Roll me Constitution for Bolt, please. He's fine.
Yeah.
He only gets a few sips.
Yeah. Storm, you're a little buzzy, but not bad.
Also, Seph, I don't think you heard me. After the fight, was there somebody that got us back up to full health, or?
No, you're at 1 HP.
Okay.
Same with Anarchy.
Well, son,
Is
Storm pats, like, Bolt on the head and scritches, like, under his beak. You are of drinking age if you want to. I can't stop you.
I mean, it's just slam.
And again, Samael is down.
I'm just drowning in my chocolate milk, basically.
Enjoy your banana split as well.
Sammy's so drunk now. He's putting her arm around Anarchy. You know I love you, right?
I know. I love you too.
So, is there anything I could... So, here's the question, DM.
Yeah.
Did my character go unconscious? Or am I just really, really drunk?
No, you're just drunk.
Okay. Krathe kind of looks... He looks a bit weird at the moment. Like, some of his... It's almost like his face doesn't look right. And he kind of like pulls the hood up a little bit. It's like, be right back, excuse me. And he's like bumping into things. So like, you know how when you're playing a first-person shooter and one of your analog sticks isn't working, instead of going forward, going to the side? That is literally what's happening to him as he like exits the area.
Do you need a hand, Professor?
Oh, fine. Bump into the side, and then he just like eventually strains himself and heads out. His raven following him.
He accidentally clips out of bounds and skips the next 3/4 of the story.
You come through the floor and into a strange room. A Bethesda game.
Yep.
We've all been watching too much GDQ recently, I think.
So, is it anything else anyone would like to do?
Oh, Seph, you know what I'm going to do. Storm pulls out the Electra of the Gods. Well, Dad, I imagine you've had many a fine rum, but have you had this before? It's from the Cat Lord's own stash.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Goblin boy?
Yeah, I figured this would be one of the ideal things he'd want me to use it for. So drink heartily, says I. Ha ha.
Alright then. You pour him a little into his glass. He necks it. Oh my god, that is some strong stuff. Oh god. Yeah, he is drunk now.
Yeah. So Storm was down 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll anything?
Yep. Roll me Constitution save, please.
10.
You're drunk as well.
There it is. That's the goodest shit from the Cat Lord. Hey, Bolt, since you're getting involved now, do you want one, buddy? My big baby boy? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Roll me a Constitution save. He's drunk as well.
Imagine just Bolt falls back into like Salt and Storm, and he just starts swaying against one another.
Yeah, there's 3 drunken cats.
Yep.
Well, 2 cats and a bird.
Yep.
Okay. Why do I suddenly imagine the Age of Ultron scene?
We are about to start singing. Da. Teach me some pirate shanties. I mean, we picked up a few in the Admiralty. We weren't supposed to, but they were fun. I want to know more.
Alright, my boy. Find yourself in good voice. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have some fun. I would like everyone still in the room to make me a performance check.
Oh, please. Where is my sheet? It's on. There it is. And you know what?
Yeah. Everyone except Midnight, you managed to sing along quite well to these shanties. The entire tavern's swinging, they're enjoying themselves. Midnight's kind of not familiar with the songs, she's just kind of like going.
Like the backing
I'm just
vocals
clapping
trying to sing New York.
More like in more like in Oggy and the Cockroaches when they do the Snow White parody. Cockroach is going da 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 da. For those who have seen, I'll give the cockroaches some effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good full night of singing. You notice the gnome from the Cove's Court pop in, and she starts joining as well.
Hey!
She's managing in keeping good voice and all. And it takes about 2 hours, but ultimately, you have a pretty good time. While I don't quite have anything set up specifically for this, so
Yes.
I'm going to just use a pre-existing backdrop for this.
That's fair enough. Question for the
Calf.
glorious DM
Yeah.
before we begin this setup. So, Krathe didn't expect that alcohol to be as strong as he was because he doesn't drink, period. And this is completely appropriate, and I absolutely love it. But he is now desperately trying to find coffee or something to get this out of his system. Is there anything he can do, or is he basically... Is this his life situation right now? I'm fine with that, by the way. I'm just curious.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, with disadvantage because he
I'll
is
let you have it.
completely happy.
Yeah, I'll let you have it with disadvantage.
Yes. Hey, there you go. 12-12.
Same either way.
You can't smell any coffee nearby, so fair safe to assume anyway you could get coffee is now closed.
Oh, shit. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. We're going to die. What a mistake. Oh well.
As you stumble around, you make your way towards where the voice you heard said.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to sort of like straighten myself up, get control over my body and everything, so it's, you know, everything's in the right place and everything.
Okay. As you enter this little quasi-abandoned shop, I'd like you to roll me a perception check.
Another one? Okay, sure.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, absolutely, not a problem. Come on, I'm clicking you devil. There we go. And okay. Oh, that's better.
Yeah. You immediately notice hiding behind one of the pillars a very short, hooded figure.
Okay. So what Krathe is going to do is he's going to like stumble into the shop, you know, like pretending. Well, he's not pretending to be drunk. He is drunk. He's like, hello, is anyone here? I'm just a harmless blind old man, and I am readying I'm basically readying a blast of which spell have I got? I think, yeah, I'm gonna ready a Toll of the Dead right at that person behind me. If they do anything, I've basically got my. I'm just
Harmless
waiting
old
for an
man.
attack.
You're another.
We missed all of that, Seph.
Yeah. As you say that, you hear from behind the pillar, I'm this old man. Lies! And from out steps the small hooded figure.
Well, Krathe thinks to himself for a moment. No, that's absolutely right. All of that was a lie. And I just rotate on the spot and look at him. As in, literally, it's like he's almost on a turntable. And I'm staring at this individual.
As you look down, you can just see this short, 2 foot high, robed figure just kind of staring up at you. You can't quite make out his face, though. I haven't seen you in such a long time, old friend.
It has been a while. Do I know who this person is?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. Straight roll?
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, roll me a straight roll.
Okay, there we go.
Hey,
That's a 13.
you.
Mhm.
Yeah, you instantly recognise the voice and the demeanour of Professor Foster.
And this is one of those individuals, yeah?
Yes.
So, given what I know, how likely am I able to succeed in killing him and getting out of here in a straight fight?
Roll me a
Since
perception
he's not,
check.
since he's not expecting anything from me. Perception. I love that way for one's just like, yeah, this is the friend of his. Okay, how do I kill him?
I would say, given that you are inebriated, trying to fight him would not be a good idea. He is quite a powerful mage in his own right.
I confess, it has been a while. So, what can I do for you?
Well, you rattle research.
Yes, I do.
I've managed to succeed! At this point, he rips off the hood and shows himself to you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's adorable.
Can we adore him?
We shall adopt the Mind Flare.
Yep.
Don't you see? Now we can control the mind players. We can control the world!
I love everything about this. I love this so much.
The Zim energy is strong with it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been watching Invader Zim all morning to try and get them off.
Good man.
I
Good man.
love Invasion so much.
Yeah.
The movie was amazing.
Can't. How do I? What was he gonna? Yeah, he's kind of like, oh, well, that is an interesting look for you. How exactly did you do this, transmutating one form to another? Funnily enough, I've been looking at something a little bit different recently.
Well, I can't give away all my secret scarf just because we're all
Well,
friends.
no, of course, of course.
Tell you what, come to my laboratory.
Yeah.
You just follow the tunnel out. He kind of points towards the back of the sanctuary cavern.
Mm-hmm.
Just take that doorway out, and it's a bit of a long walk through the tunnel, but eventually you'll get out and you just head east.
I think I might have to pay you a little visit. Yes. I'm a little tipsy now. I mean, if you want, we can go now.
Oh
You
no,
can
this...
show-
Oh, don't worry, this is just a psychic projection.
Ah, I see. Okay. Krathe is very glad he didn't try to kill him now.
But I will gladly receive you, my old friend.
Yes. Let me think. Is this going to be a bad idea? Sure it is. Let's go with it. So, here's the thing. I've been working from the inside. Have you ever heard of a woman named the Mistress?
You took up with her?
Well, not exactly. I was using her resources for my own private research. I sewed her a line about helping her find some ex-girlfriend or something, whatever. But the group that I'm with, they are tangentially related to her, and they did say that there were mind flayers in the area, and they're here to investigate. So, would you want me to steer them in your direction, or let me put it to you this way: where would be a good place for them to avoid? So, where's your back door, and where's the front door that you can be ready for?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. They can come as well.
Oh, are you sure?
Of course. this only happened in the last few days, so I doubt the mind players in question are involved with me at all.
He talked a little bit too fast there, so
Basically, he says, as far as he knows, these mind player rumors are to do with someone else.
Oh. Right. Any idea on that?
Not an idea. The only possible person could be is that Lord Harrowmont individual.
Ah. Well, that makes things a lot easier. I was worried that I was going to have to try and circle around things. Well, all right. All right, I think we should have a conversation then.
Indeed, like I say, bring your friends tomorrow.
I shall. Looking forward to it.
Indeed. Now I must go! You just watch as the psychic illusion fades away.
Does he try to do a dramatic cape twirl and mess it up?
Karth's just going to blink to himself for a moment, and he's just going to turn to Lillian, his raven, and he goes, I have absolutely no idea what to do now. Shit. Would have been easier if he was involved. I mean, what do you think? Do we work alongside him, wait until his guard's down, then wipe him out as well? If he's not involved with the mind flayers, I mean, still, he's using them. It's a bad idea to let him live, isn't it?
Lillian kind of shrugs, as if to say, dead or alive, he's good eating.
That's true. Well, I need to, stop moving for a bit. That drink was a bad idea. Why did you stop me? You know I can't handle alcohol. Well, off we go. And Krathe will eventually head to the room that they picked up.
Okay. You make your back to the hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You find that, what's the rest of the party up to? Hello?
Hello.
Well, I assume Storm is absolutely blittered with his father.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But if you still want to fight, I can put him up.
Maybe not now. I think you'll be a little too easy.
Squish, I'm hurt. Besides, I mean, you should know this trick by now. And Storm just slaps himself in the face. There, I'm good to go.
My boy is a good idea.
Do you want some too? Or do you want to?
Get out of that pit. I'm an old man, boy. Right now, I am too drunk.
Very well. You just enjoy the festivities.
Shows you towards that. There's a plan. You both make your way down the staircase. Ignore the circle, I still can't get rid of them for some reason.
Are they on the map layer?
No, objects and tokens layer.
That's very odd. Oh well.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Don't drunk brawl, please.
Well, he sobered himself up, and Squish is only a little bit tipsy. She's fine.
Okay.
Hilarious.
If you could both roll in.
Nat 20.
Oh no.
May that be the only nat 20 you get in this fight.
Don't worry, Squish. You'll have an easier time with the ranger than you will the cleric.
18.
If we're sitting up in the stands watching the fight, Anarchy is tiredly leaning on whoever is closest.
Storm.
I love that the ranger class's shittiness is so well known. Like, no one puts faith in Storm.
Well, I mean, okay, you don't have an armor class of 21, do you?
No, but I have a pretty high armor class now because I too bought magical armor.
What's your armor class?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? No, it's 18. It's 18. So
She might get some hits on you.
yeah, you know what gonna start off with Seph.
Okay.
And Storm's just gonna draw his longbow. It's like, so you were talking about practice. I can provide plenty of that. And he's gonna shoot off with the longbow.
Okay. 20. Does that hit?
Yes, that lit.
Okay.
I clicked it, but it hasn't like popped up the damage. Come on, roll 20, catch up. Try again. There it is.
I guess.
Okay, Squish.
Magical piercing.
Yep.
It's a magic weapon.
You know what I'm gonna do.
Magic
Yep.
weapon.
Where's my reaction? There it is. So first off, I need to roll d10. Plus 10, so 12 damage is mitigated, so I completely mitigate that. Boop.
Doesn't hit.
And
Yeah. Squish, how do you want to do this deflection?
Same thing again. She kind of dodges back Matrix style, grabs the arrow, spins, and then just chucks it with its own momentum.
Okay, yeah. It just floods into the ground at Storm's feet.
Well,
Good.
the second part still needs work.
Good catch. Fro could use some work.
Next up, Squish.
Ta-da!
Miss. Miss.
Yep. You kind of just... yeah, you just try and punch him, but he's a little too wiry.
Yep.
Next up, Storm.
I still have a bonus action.
Yes, you
Okay.
do.
maybe the monk class is the one that's the worst.
No.
When I hit like a train. But
Yep.
I need to hit. Oh, poor Squish. You know what? Sure.
Oh.
Patient defense.
Oh wait, I got a
Nice.
short rest. I got all my key back.
Good show. Oh, why didn't I heal before coming in here? Shit. Oh well. I healed my drunkenness, but I forgot to heal my health. Oh well.
So, Storm, it's your turn.
Right.
That sounds like something a drunk person would do. Like, I don't need any healing. I just need to be sober.
He's had his liquid courage.
Yeah. No fucking point disengaging. That'd be a waste of a turn. And she's gonna like run up to like clear the distance anyway. So the bow goes back and the short swords come out. Swing a ding ding. 12.
Miss.
19.
That hits.
Okay.
And 6. So 12. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Squish.
Distress
turn.
crumble.
You're not the only one who can move like the wind.
Dang. Bullseye.
Jeez.
God damn it.
Ha, nice one, Lizzie. Toy Story reference. I totally got it.
Miss.
Uh,
Miss.
Nimble escape. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Storm.
Okay. Well, now the longbow can come out again, can't it?
Mhm.
Up for another shot? Good on you. 13.
Miss.
Bonus action.
I don't think there's much else I can do.
Okay. Squish.
Let me check real quick. Sure. How about you try?
Miss!
Yep.
Oh god damn it!
You know what I want.
This is what your third one?
Why is Squish rolling so bad?
You're distracting.
As you throw the second dart, the first one just thuds into the floor. The second one, however, as you fling it upwards. Straight upwards.
Like a bored teenager in a classroom?
Yeah, it just goes up through one of the holes, knocks. You just hear it, oi! And suddenly you feel something plop onto your head.
What fell on my head?
You'd have to roll me an investigation to find out.
Sounds dangerous.
You reach onto your head and you suddenly feel something soft, slightly warm. And as you pull it off, you realise it's a slice of cheese.
What was above you?
It was a guy eating a cheese sandwich and her dart went straight through it. As a result,
It needs context.
the bread roll dropped, and he dropped his sandwich basically, and the cheese fell out of the balm and landed on your head.
Gracious.
She's confused, but we'll eat the cheese.
Dinner!
All she can do.
Next up, it's Storm.
I stop worrying about your snack and start worrying about me! 18.
That'll hit. I'm gonna
10
deflect
points.
this again. So D10 plus 10, 15. Yeah, that deflects. So, boop.
24 hit.
Describe it.
Same thing again. Just matrix duck, grab, spin, and throw.
Yeah, you just watch it arc straight back at the Storm and flood into his.
Ah!
I'm Kung Fu Pandaing too when he's deflecting the cannonballs.
That's it, you Emerald Beauty.
I love all the Kung Fu Panda movies.
They are great.
Any bonus actions you'd like to make, Storm?
Good question. I can't, cast any spell that would summon another entity onto the field.
No, you cannot.
Then bugger. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I do have potions.
Not allowed.
Bugger! I can't use a bonus. No, can't use a bonus action to use a sword because you have to start with a sword attack, then follow up with another one. So yeah, no, that ain't nothing I can do.
Okay. Squish.
Okay.
Come on, am I gonna have to come get you?
Hi.
No. Hi.
Okay, I'm just gonna try.
Miss.
God.
Hit.
Ha!
Ah, that hits.
Okay. Flurry of blows.
Miss. Miss.
God damn it.
I can just picture tink, tink, tink.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, Storm, you take. Yeah, you
Got a
take.
kidney
4
punch.
Speaking of which, Squish, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. I used my bonus action to try and hit him again.
Storm.
I
Yeah.
love it when we're intimate with one another and the short swords are back out. Oh,
Miss.
that doesn't work. That should.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Squish. Newly de-cheesed. What are you gonna do?
Hop, hop.
Miss! Miss!
Oh
Super
my
miss.
God.
Roll me a D100.
4th time. It's the charm.
Yeah, you kind of stumble a little, but you gain your footing again. You're just too distracted by the cheese.
She
it
stumbles, storms, smirks, falling for me already.
Speaking of which, it's now Storm's turn.
I don't need to tell you. It's just... Well, that's another miss.
Yeah, the crowd are just going wild of it.
So my head cannon for
This
this turn
point.
is like Squish is stumbling, is throwing Storm off. So...
Mm.
Oh, what an elegant dance we weave!
Squish, your turn.
Miss! Alright,
That
go.
hits.
Why am I sneezing so much?
I got you with my third attack.
Storm,
Have
you're
I
up.
done any significant damage to you?
Uh,
Actually, significant damage. Speaking of, take an additional 7 damage. Fury of the Small.
I'll allow it. So yeah,
put it this way, you got him. He's near enough half down.
Storm,
I
it's
just
your
contributed to
turn.
that. Okay. There's not much. Damn it! I can't disengage because that's an action.
I mean, you can disengage. It's
Yeah,
just you'll
but-
be right back up there.
Exactly.
That's literally true. There's nowhere you could go where I couldn't reach you.
Yeah.
I have 15 more max speed than you.
Then fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound. Just gotta keep those swords swinging.
23.
Ow. That hits.
So that's 7.
I was waiting to say that myself, Professor.
Wrong one. Wrong one. Again.
I was gonna make that joke too. That hits.
Someone's receiving a pounding tonight, and we don't know who it is.
Okay, so that's 11. Okay. So how's Squish doing? How's she holding up?
I'm having a ponder. So no healing spells or healing potions are allowed. What about
No.
healing feats?
I would say no.
Damn.
No healing's allowed.
You said healing feats, and my mind immediately went, how are your feet going to heal you? And then I was like, idiot.
I
No,
have,
healing's not allowed.
I have.
Thought you were just gonna run in circles or something.
I have this ability.
Hey, not bad. I'll say that works.
Yeah. It gives me 21 hit points back, but again, I'm not, can't use it. So I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
There.
That one hits.
That one hits.
Tink, tink. Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh, push, push. Oof.
Is that everything, Squish?
Yeah. I use my bonus action for a third melee.
Okay. Storm.
Oh, there it is. That's what I like to see. But there ain't shit else he could do except keep it at it and hope he pulls through.
That'll hit.
That's 7.
Okay. That'll hit.
8. 9. Storm could really use a nat 20 now.
Super squish.
Speaking of which, it's
Yes!
Squish.
I should have said it!
Continue.
Okay. Just a point of calculation.
Flurry
Oh
of blows.
no! Oh dear.
Also, apart from Storm and Squish, I'd like to know who has a.
Oh no.
Luckily, I
Who
didn't have
has-
advantage, so we're good with that.
Yeah. I'd like to know who has passive perception above 10.
Above
Me.
10.
That is
I think I got a
17
Yep.
points of damage, and can you
Yes.
make me a Constitution saving throw?
Ah!
Yeah, I got a 16 in passive perception.
Right, I think that covers everyone on the top.
Not
You
20?
Damn.
Notice, watching this fight from the opposite side of the pit, is a woman with fiery red hair and green eyes, staring intently at the two of them.
And I miss the last
Hmm?
attack.
It's okay, you gave him a good pummeling.
I like to imagine it looks like you guys are less fighting and more like shooting arrows, throwing them back, and laughing really hard.
We're...
It's like those old
We are having
Zorro
a good
movies
time.
where he's fighting the female female lead, and it's more like a dance rather than a fight.
That's basically what's going on here.
Zeta Jones. Antonio Banderas.
Down, boy! Down! Down!
Right, is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Do I know the lady with red hair?
Roll me a history check. You do not.
How intently is she looking at our friends?
Roll me an insight check.
Oh man, it's actually kind of upsetting that I actually have to roll insight because my passive insight is like, what was it again? 19?
Yeah.
You have never seen anyone look like this to other people before, but I don't want to say thirsty, but she could drink an ocean right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna how far away is she? I'll sleepily waddle over to her.
Oh
Random
no.
spectator
She's-
has aroused.
Oh,
Yeah, she's on the
no.
opposite end. She's on the opposite side of the fighing pit,
Oh no.
so you'd have to walk about 100 foot to get around it.
Who went to go watch this fight? Is everyone watching it?
Yeah, it's
at the
pretty
moment,
crowded
yes.
round. It's pretty crowded round the pit. end
Alright.
of the pit. Great.
Which of our companions is sitting next to me? Because I've been leaning on you and slowly just sinking into your lap.
I
we'll
would
say
probably
car.
Yeah.
I'll pull on Karth's clothes and be like,
Hmm?
"There's a lady over there being a weirdo."
Oh, which one? The raven hops onto your shoulder and looks at you questioningly.
The red-headed lady that looks very intense.
Okay. Lillian's going to look in that direction. Does this woman... You see, when you say red head and green eyes, that makes me very concerned, Seph.
I'd like you to roll me an insight check.
Insight. Sure. Because I'm a great investigator, but I don't understand people. So, 5.
Yeah, I would say that she just looks really excited for the fight. A little too excited, but you get a feeling that's a regular thing here.
Looks like she's just really into the fight, I suppose. I mean, they make quite a scene. Pick it up! See?
She's looking at them like she hasn't eaten in like a few months, and then suddenly feast. I'm gonna go check it out.
Tell you what, the raven stays on your shoulder. I've got my eye on you.
All right, and then I sleepily waddle over to her, just
Okay.
plain sight, not hidden.
She's just laser focused on Squish and Storm at this point.
I stand beside her,
Okay.
and I look at the fight from her angle.
It's Squish's turn now, isn't it?
No, it's mine.
So, right. Stop.
Yeah.
On.
So at this point, Storm's looking pretty haggard and beat to shit. And he's just like, however this goes, I want you to know, I had a wonderful time. 20. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, there we go. So that's 6.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
Miss.
Dang! Give me your best, Squish!
Yep.
It's been fun.
That hits! Oh,
I am going to use what I think is my last key point. Is it? Yep, last key point for Flurry of Blows.
here we go. This could end it.
Oh, yeah.
oh, he's still up though.
Your luck is reversing. All those nat ones were preparing you for this moment.
Now he's down.
Squish, how are you gonna do this?
Gonna go for my old favorite. I
Street
dodge
Fighter.
round, punch out the back of one of his knees, punch him in the chest, and then just finish with an uppercut to the jaw.
You just watch as your kitty goes down.
Okay. Oh.
It's like half a second of, whoa, I won that, oh shit, I broke him.
Finish him.
Let's just say, as Aaron's wife comes down to help you bring Storm back up, this red-headed woman is just staring even more intently.
I just watch them from her angle, and then I just talk to her casually like we know each other. I don't understand. And I rub my eyes sleepily. It looks the same from over here. What's so interesting?
She just kind of turns to look, you just see this mad look in her eye. You're too young to understand. One day.
I've been told I learn pretty fast.
Oh no, you're like far too young to understand.
Is this one of those grown-up things where they say, I'll tell you when you're older, but then they leave so they don't have to?
Very much so. And as you say that, she walks off.
Huh.
Now, while Lillian was watching and listening to all of that, I'm assuming I'm able to put two and drunk as I am, and as naive as poor Krathe is.
Roll me a history check with disadvantage.
Yes, I mean that's fair. That's an 11.
Ooh, you got lucky with that one.
Hmm.
Yeah. The description, the look on her face, her telling Anarchy she'll know when she's older. You're pretty sure, given your experience in the last few weeks and days, this is a goddess.
Oh
A
shit!
very, very dangerous goddess.
Yeah. It twigged to me during the fight.
Do I know which deity this is?
Roll me a religion check.
Sure. Straight roll, or again are we doing disadvantage?
I would say disadvantage.
That's fair. Yeah, because he's not a... Wow, 16 though.
Yeah. You remember Holly's warning, beware of beauty's flame. And you realise the red hair, the green eyes, the thirsty look.
Okay.
This was Sune, goddess of love and beauty, and one of the most dangerous deities in the Scorpion Coast.
Oof. I
Okay.
just talked to her. Go me!
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
How many god interactions have you guys survived? 2? Pathetic.
I'd also
Okay.
say, Krathe, for you know, with that history check, I've got to keep going with that one, that in the Scorpion Coast, she's considered more dangerous than Bane, Leviathan, and Asmodeus at the same time.
Stinky bun man?
Wow. Okay, yeah, that's actually the sound that Krathe is making to himself before it's like, oh yes, I'm an old man. Yeah, the little, yeah.
You keep saying that. I'm starting to think it's
Yes.
not true.
Yeah, Lillian, on Anarchy's shoulder, the raven is kind of like hopping from foot to foot. It's like, and it's kind of making like half flappy motions to head back over to the rest of the group.
I waddle back.
At this point, the boards have been replaced across the top of the grating, so people can walk across it now.
Oh, I just realized I still only have 1 HP point as well.
Don't worry about it. It's about 10 o'clock at night at this point, so you'll be heading for a rest soon anyway.
I mean, at 10 o'clock at night, most of us only have 1 HP point, so...
Yeah.
If one of us has got 1 HP point, what are we doing with our lives?
But yeah, Storm is propped up in his seat. Salt has already poured him out another mug of rum. So, boy, that was a bloody good fight.
Thank you. I aim to please. Speak
And
of payment.
you... I'm gonna have to have words with your sister, because that was bloody amazing.
She is. She really is.
I think I rattled his head.
Well, I didn't rely me very much to rattling that, love.
Storm, how many fingers am I holding up? Squish only has 3 fingers, so she's literally just holding up her entire hand.
9.
Squish
Yeah,
Once
he's
I
okay.
got it.
Yeah, at this point, Storm kind of picks up the mug and just kind of tries to force it into Storm's lips. Just take your medicine, boy, take your medicine.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, he takes his medicine.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, you're fine. You just drink it down and things start to swim a little less.
Amazingly, booze made someone less drunk. Punch drunk in this case.
Oh yeah, how much money did Krathe win off me?
Roll me a d20, please. How much did you put on
Absolutely.
Squish?
10 gold dragons.
Okay. You win 70.
Woof! Okay, plus 70, that's nice.
Yeah, that was a pretty evens-on bet. So
Yeah.
I want to retroactively say that Sammy put some money down, but nah, I don't want to cheat.
also, Squish, you get 15 gold, which is brought over by Aaron.
If Krathe is still sitting when I make it back over to him, I'm just gonna resume my napping position on him.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so yeah, just for flavour, he looks like he's about to do this deep lore about the character you just interacted with, and then you just start sounding, he's like, "Aww," and just like, like very gently pat on the shoulder, and
Yeah.
And
Anarchy just mumbles, "She was just a weirdo."
Not wrong, not wrong.
Suddenly she appears on Krathe's shoulder. Oh really?
So Squish, good practice, huh?
Yeah. You're a little tougher than I thought.
Gonna say, Krathe, are you trying to hide what you know?
I mean, I was going to tell Anarchy because she was the only one who really was showing an interest. But since she just like zoned out, unless it's brought up, Carl's going to try and keep that to himself for now.
Ardeth noticed that something's up.
Okay, yeah, then he'll basically give her the Cliff Notes version. It's like, yep, thirsty goddess, watch out for beauty's fire and all that jazz.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's one of yours.
No, claimers don't have gods. But this is not good. If we have soon after us as well, things are not going to go very nicely for us.
I mean, we've got literally every single deity in the multiverse on our ass at the moment, on our rear at the moment. So yeah, I know.
No,
It's a little.
Seriously, we have. No, seriously, you know what her reputation's like. People in this part of the world are more afraid of her than they are of Leviathan and Bane.
Yes, that is a bit of a weird. Why is that exactly? I'm not 100% clued up on her.
Well, let's just say if she thinks you're so beautiful you should never be allowed to lose that beauty, she'll turn you into a statue.
Ah, okay, I see. She's insane. Awesome.
Yes. She's basically absolutely, completely insane.
Right. Well, I'm very glad I stuck with my robe.
Is it bad? I want to see Squish and or no, sorry, not Squish. Midnight and Bolt fight now.
I was just looking at myself.
Basically, it's Pokemon at this point. Yeah.
Don't force your children to fight.
I choose you.
But she was staring at Squish and Storm and... Oh god.
Yes, that's what she is. He's in his defense. He's drunk and he's being a bit glib.
I'm starting to think maybe contacting Asmodeus might not be such a bad idea.
I don't want to contact Asmodeus. He's a stinky bun man.
To be fair, Anarchy, he at least seems to like us.
Not gonna like him, bun man.
To be fair, he does seem to be friends with Miss Missy.
Yeah, but I don't have to like Miss Missy's friends.
That's fair enough, but I still think it would be quite an idea to maybe ask other gods for some help.
Yeah.
You mean like Holly?
Oh.
Frankly, I would take anyone right now.
Is this the first? Quick question: is this the first time that Squish has mentioned the belief that Holly is a god, or did we bring that up last week?
That's
Yeah,
the first
it's
time
been mentioned in the
Squish has voiced
past.
Yeah. Well, Holly's not quite a god. She more works for one, but close enough. Close enough.
Either way, if we happen to have any ways of contacting a god to help us, it would probably be a good idea.
I just sleepily offer up one of my "Hey, I'm talking to my friend" prayers. Just like, "Hey, help would be nice if you got the time. I know you're busy." And then I just settle back down into card slap.
I have this weird fucking feeling in the back of my head.
I'm gonna say for like most of that conversation regarding Sune, like Storm was just downing more rum to make it stop hurting so much.
Yeah.
But, you know, the moment like you guys are talking about contacting gods, like he'd like pay attention and I can always see where Rowan is right now. So yeah, Storm pulls out the letter.
as you open it, you notice that it is currently indicating somewhere in Chult.
Ah, he's back in Chult. Shame. We could use him here. Unless we can get to, like, Chult within the next hour. Oh, wait. No, sorry. I'm thinking of Chalza. Silly me. Yeah, Chult's way, way further away.
Yeah, bloody lot longer than an hour, boy. Look, I don't know what you lot have actually got yourselves into. Try not to cause too much havoc in the city, okay? And just try and sleep it off.
Sounds like a good idea.
Man.
Yeah,
Like, half asleep, half drunk, high on adrenaline group is trying to make rational decisions.
Man. Speaking of...
It's a little rough on me. I think I need to sleep. That was intentional, and you all were gonna laugh.
Yeah. You're really rough yourself.
At this point, Ardeth kind of just picks up Anarchy and just goes, "Come on, Anarchy, looks like we're sharing the room tonight."
Okay. Just wrap my
she
arms
goes-
around her.
Yep.
Like limp
she-
noodles.
Yeah, she makes her way to one of the empty rooms. She kind of settles down, kind of gets Anarchy tucked into bed, and takes up her usual post on the opposite bed.
You know, speaking of sleep and gods, I have an appointment with one tonight. Oh, gosh.
Squish
Who was that-
just
who was
looks
that
at him in
to?
Confusion.
If you guys already forgotten about Aquanox, he's interested in my eternal soul and all that.
At this point, Storm's already gone back to his ship.
Ah. Well. All there is to do now is to face the music, I suppose. Good night.
I was going to say, is Krathe here listening to this as well?
Well, he hasn't left, so I assume so.
Yeah. Let's see if I have anything that can help. Well, I don't know if this is really... are you going to bed now?
Don't see much point in staying up much more. Delaying the
Right.
inevitable.
He's basically going to reach forward and basically he's poking you on the forehead. Technically, it says it needs a white pearl worth 100 gold pieces, but I have a spell focus. So does that negate
Yes,
the...
as long as it doesn't consume the item, you're fine.
Ah. I would need to actually get a pearl, so unfortunately I'm like, oh,
Is it consumed
you know
by the
this
spell?
works? Yes, it is.
Okay. Then-
Yeah, you know what? Cart's just going to be like, there you go, you're blessed. Well done. You should be absolutely fine.
Yeah, insight that.
You're
Nat
blessed.
20.
You're... Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't work. He's just trying to make you feel better.
Nice try.
I know he's really fuffy and you want to touch him, but you don't need to make an excuse for that. And Squish just goes over and starts stroking the fuzz on the back of his hand.
Oh. Well, I certainly feel blessed now. Thanks for the thought, Professor. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I couldn't be more practical use. Good luck.
Mm.
Good luck.
My charm's gotten me through this much. So if anyone would like to insight that, they're welcome to.
Sure. No, Squish believes you.
Nope, Storm confident as ever. So,
Yeah.
nope, as far as you're aware, he's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
But for the player's benefit, of course he's a little nervous. Just a smidgen nervous now that he knows what's coming. You know, huge, unfathomable, like, beast beneath the waves, beyond comprehension, wants your soul. Normal everyday stuff.
I mean, With how often we've been seeing gods, yeah.
Yeah, but he's on a whole other level.
You sure you want to do this alone, or?
I mean, presumably I'll be with Jeremiah, and yeah, judging by how like tightly Bolt's digging into my shoulders tonight, he's gonna be extra snuggly. But if you want to like keep me company, I wouldn't say no.
Smooth.
Do you feel kind of guilty that I rattled your head?
Well, then you're welcome to keep me company, my dear. I appreciate it.
Okay. Come on then, Minnie. Let's go.
You all make your way up to rooms, but you find one of them is locked.
The hell is this?
Yeah, Ardeth has locked the door behind her and is in Jeremiah's room with Anarchy.
Is that normal?
Not from my experiences with Ardeth.
So here's the thing. So technically we're all still together, although we were about to part ways, yeah?
Yeah, I'd say on like a little corridor where the rooms are.
Okay, I'm going to get right up against the door with my blind sense. I'm reaching... Basically, I've got about 60-foot range. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. 30-foot range. I basically can tell what's going on in there.
All you can sense is that Jeremiah and Anarchy are either sleeping or near to sleep, and Ardeth has taken up her trance position.
Huh. Seems alright. I'm not too... I suppose it is a dangerous area, so... No offense to your family, Miss Squish.
No, I wouldn't trust her either. She lied about the squirrel.
I'm sure she had a good reason to. Krathe will excuse himself.
You get no context for that statement.
No, I don't want it either. That's beautiful.
I think if I remember right, she tricked her sister Squish into chasing a squirrel, and then just left her behind somewhere.
And then Squish
Wow.
got lost and wandered for days and ended up at a monastery.
Oh, wow.
But Squish doesn't seem to care. She's more annoyed that her sister lied than the fact that she got lost and separated from her family. Squish is not
I love Squish. She's just like... She's such a precious character. Yeah, Krathe. Yeah. But yeah, Krathe's gonna, do his thing.
When she realised who you was too, that's the first thing she said too. You lied about the squirrel!
Yep.
Anyway, so Karth just wandered off with strange thoughts about what squirrels did to Squish.
Yeah, that's like, this is a dude who's all about analysing like strange mysteries of the universe and all that, and he's got a new one.
Yes, he does.
Fucking perplexed with Squish around then.
So, Sammy, which room are you going for?
Hill room with Karth if there's no other rooms
Yeah.
available.
That means there's one room left.
Well, gee, I wonder who's gonna take that one.
Do. I mean, not to be that guy. Yeah, not to be that guy and everything, but you are going to be spending the night with some eldritch tentacle monster. Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not
Why,
wrong!
Why?
Oblivious
I'm
Squish
sorry.
wanders
For
into the room
Sunday.
with her son.
I see the fence. I know where this goes.
All right, so into the bedroom the single parents go, children in tow.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are the rooms
Wait.
like, Seph?
Pretty basic. It's twin rooms, so you got 2 beds on opposite side. Not huge because it's obviously been carved out of the cavern wall, but it's decent enough. It's quite nice. It's quite nice considering you're basically in a cave.
So Storm just like flops back on the bed, and immediately Bolt just like nestles into the crook of his arm, like
Yeah.
getting in as real deep as possible, like burying his head up against his like Ranger and Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And Storm just like cuddles him close.
And
Oh.
Squish pulls out the small pillow fort. Yeah, Squish went and bought like this small mound of assorted pillows that she pulls out for Midnight to sleep on, then she sleeps with Midnight.
Okay. I would say it takes an hour before you all start to drift off.
Mm-hmm.
It's not long after that. But Storm,
Here we go.
you suddenly feel the crushing weight of deep water. And I'm hoping this is the right one I'm going. Is that right?
You're cutting out a fair bit, buddy.
Sorry. Just say, is that the right one? It is not. Try to remember which one this is. That's the one. Right, 1 second. As you open your eyes, you find yourself in this location.
Well, this is new.
High above you, you hear the voice. You have met with your father.
That I have, Aquinox. That I have.
He explained everything, did he?
Yep. It's as you say, straight deal. Yes or no. No bullshit.
Precisely.
Hmm.
As he says that, you suddenly notice from each window large gold eye appears
Ugh.
and all focus on you.
Gotta say, things are looking a bit different compared to last time.
I figured somewhere a little more temple-like would appeal to you. Especially given the other gods are interested.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's, of course, Rowan, as I'm sure you know.
Yes, he is quite interested in you as well, considering he helped hide you.
Well, I was hoping he'd come forth to make his own offer, but he slept on that, apparently.
He's not. He isn't the type to make deals. He expects blind faith.
Ah.
There is a tiefling he's particularly interested in.
Really? Is it a tiefling I know?
No, unless you know a little blue tiefling.
I'm guessing that wouldn't ring a bell, Seph.
It would not.
Okay. Yeah, no, got me there.
He prefers those of a more worshipful type. As for the thinker, she prefers those who will fight in her name slay the enemy, the undead. I, on the other hand, prefer the cleanliness of a strict business transaction.
Not gonna lie, I respect that. Not all the gods seem to be full of crap.
You have no idea.
You know, I hate to delay the main point of our conversation, but speaking of the undead, we had a tussle with some, and they had your mark, the Captain Falkren.
Falkren, yes. It was a shame what happened to him. But if you will go around making deals with genies, well, I can't be held responsible for letting my protection slip.
So you'd want him taken care of? Because it's a bit of a messy affair?
Yes, it is a bit of a loose end. Make no mistake, I am not against those who are in a contract with me to make deals with others, but when you go to a genie, you're guaranteed for that deal to go wrong.
They do tend to like to twist their words. Rather the words of others.
Precisely. So I am not exactly to blame for his condition.
Well, if I am to be your instrument, I don't suppose you could give me a bit of insight on how to deal with that particular problem.
It's simple. You will need to make contact with a gold dragon. He will give you the means to permanently destroy the ship. Destroy the ship, and you destroy the revenants.
Makes sense. The captain and the ship are one after all.
Exactly. I would also offer you a warning.
Oh, I'm all ears.
Be careful dealing with the red-haired one. She has her sights set on you and your little green friend.
Yep, that definitely got a reaction.
I may have your soul, but she can determine where your heart ends up.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on her messing with that, especially if that's of my little green friend. I ain't gonna let that happen.
As I am not strictly a god of this world, I cannot interfere directly. But if you are able to find a way to contact a goddess who can affect even God like she can, then you will have a powerful ally. I believe you have already made the acquaintance of one such deity.
Trying to think off the top of my head who that might be, Seph. My gut wants to say the Raven Queen, but it's not right. Simple.
Roll me a religion check.
13?
Okay, 1 second while I find a d20 wherever I put it.
Please roll low. I don't want to look stupid in front of the big unfathomable squid.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you realize exactly who he's meaning. You know that gods can die.
So I was right, the Raven Queen.
Yep, pretty much.
Ah, the Raven Queen. Yes, I have a friend who's more than acquainted with her.
I cannot offer any more help than that. But I will protect you if you make a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to give your soul to me?
There's a bit of a moment, but Storm thinks, and he thinks about, like, what Dad went through to keep him away from Aqueducts. But then he thinks about, like the party, the crew, Anarchy, Squish, Midnight, Bolt, all the people he wants to protect, and all the gods that are dicking with us. And, he just thinks, all this power, I could put it to good use protecting everyone. And so, like, yeah. He looks to all the eyes, nods, and just says, I accept.
You watch as a tentacle extends from the doorway in front of you, holding a scroll. It stops in front of you, and the scroll basically rolls down to reveal the contract.
Mm-hmm.
He holds it there to allow you time to read through it.
Yep, Storm will read through the whole thing.
Okay. As you can see, 100 years in my service in the afterlife. And you may go to whichever plane you desire.
You weren't kidding, you are fair. I think that most other gods would, like, demand forever, and then some.
I have no need of further service. I have plenty willing to make me a deal. Gods such as, well, the ones you have met already, they are somewhat insecure in their divinity. Whereas I know that I exist beyond mortal knowledge, beyond mortal perception. I exist regardless of if you believe in me or not. So,
Not gonna lie. Didn't know what to make of you at first. Thought you'd be as tricksy as the rest of them, but the more we talk, the more I like you.
you watch as a smaller tentacle comes out carrying a quill. It lets it go so it floats in front of you. It whips it around a little, forming a small ball of ink. And it motions towards the line at the bottom.
Yep.
Just sign. And you will have the powers of a great old one.
And Storm signs. I'll put them to damn fine use.
After it's signing, the quill and ink disappear. The scroll is rolled up again, and the tentacle wraps around your forearm. The small one, I mean.
Yeah.
You feel a slight burning sensation as onto your arm beneath your fur, Aquinox's mark appears on your skin.
That's stylish, alright.
You will prove quite useful to me.
Oh, I'm
What?
sure we'll prove useful to each other.
Indeed. As I say, I cannot directly interfere with that woman, but I am sure that death will only be too glad to lend you a hand. Perhaps you could call on her aspect at my temple.
Well, certainly worth a shot. I'll get on that.
Good. Now go forth. I do have a little job for you.
Mm-hmm.
There is one who disturbs my nature nearby. One who has experimented on creatures I am intimate with. I require you to kill the creature in his laboratory.
Okay, seems straightforward enough. I
Good.
look forward to proving myself as your instrument.
Good. The scientist in question amuses me. So do not kill him if you do not want to. It makes no difference to me.
Just put a stop to his work. Killing is optional. Understood.
Or kill his specimen.
Gotcha. Kill his specimens, but he's funny.
And one more target. Haramont.
Ah! Yeah, we got our sights on him anyway, so...
He is the one responsible for the desecration of my kin.
Okay, personal.
Yeah. Now go. Storm upon the sea. Be the fury of the deep.
Oh, yeah.
And as he says that, ink pours from each window and the door, turning the water around you black as you start to drift back to regular sleep.
Yep.
It's rad as hell.
Wow.
So,
Sephy?
yep, who's going to wake up first?
Yeah, I'd say, okay, we'll go with Karth first. Because this was my first time drinking, do I need to do a Constitution save? Yeah, let's see how screwed the wizard is going to be in the murdering today. Yes. Yes.
You got a bad one.
You are fair. You got a bit of a headache, but you're more or less fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Who's next?
I think Karth waking up will wake up Sammy, so...
Okay.
Let's...
Sammy, con saving throw, please, because you got drunk as well. Again,
Sammy can handle his rum.
Yeah. You're pretty fine. Who's next?
Probably the hyperactive child.
Are we taking it as read that Anarchy's up next?
Oh, yes.
Anarchy's a kid, Anarchy didn't drink, so yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd say Ardeth wakes up about this. Well, she doesn't wake up. She kind of phases back in around the same time.
Is
Good
anybody
morning,
else
Anarchy.
still concerned about why the door was locked? Because I super am.
Yeah, at this point, Anarchy gets up and unlocks the door.
Cool.
Ardeth, sorry, unlocks the door, sorry.
Yeah. I have anxiety. I think about these things.
Yeah.
Jeremiah kind of mumbles a little as he wakes up. He's still half asleep.
I jump on him.
Yeah, his throat's a little raw, so he can't really speak.
I blow a raspberry at him and then I prance to the door. Good morning, Ardeth.
Morning, Anarchy. Trust you slept well?
Yes. Thank you for tucking me in.
You're welcome. I figure since Holly's not exactly here to do it, and, well... well... You're welcome.
Thank you.
At this point, she just opens the door so you can go out and head back to the main room.
I slink out and try to silently stalk whoever's I see first in the dining area. Wow, I can't talk.
At this point,
Go on, DM.
Ardeth kind of goes to a room she presumes Squish and Storm are in, and quietly she's going to try and peek inside.
Get that hot goss. I got it.
What's your passive perceptions, you two?
16.
12.
Yeah, you kind of hear the door creak slightly as she peeks inside. It's up to you if you... It wakes you up, but it's up to you if you actually react or not.
Squish just kind of glances at the door and then does like the 5 more minutes where she like pulls Midnight's wing over herself.
Yeah, she just kind of discreetly closes the door again and heads down to the main area.
Oh, bless, she's just checking up on us.
The question is, did Storm end up in the sleep pedal with Squish and Midnight?
Oh, yes.
So what Ardeth saw was literally just a puddle of all the occupants in the room on a pile of pillows and blankets.
As it should be.
Oh, Squish, Midnight, and Ball all cuddled up like one big happy family.
Yes, she's...
Man, I know we have to wake up at some point.
Storm, we have to get
What?
out.
Oh, yes, we do. Ah.
You were flailing around last night. I made Midnight sit on you to stop it.
Oh, really? Was I? I mean, the whole affair went down pretty smoothly.
You kept mumbling and tossing and turning.
Well, I was pretty chill with him, but I was pretty damn nervous. Speaking of, Storm just like pulls at the fur at his wrist, trying to get a good look at the brand.
Yeah, you can... It's on
Tom and
the...
Jerry rolling the fur up.
Yeah, you can tell it's on the underside of the wrist. So as you turn over your hand, you can see it. It's not very big. It's about a couple of inches in length.
Does Squish notice this?
Roll me a perception check. You do not notice it.
Did you hurt your wrist?
Well, it stung a little, but not as much as I thought it would be.
I didn't mean to punch you that hard.
No, you're fine, sweetheart.
You better catch on. She doesn't know what you're doing.
Look, I'll get right to the heart of the matter. He asked again, and this time I said yes. So now I have the powers of a great old one at my whim, and all the forces of the ocean and stuff like that.
Yes, you have lost 1 level in Ranger, taking you back to Ranger level 6, and you have gained 1 level as a patron Great Old One Warlock.
Yep.
That was easy for you to say, Seph.
Yep.
Wait. You mean the guy that talked to you in your sleep?
Yep.
The guy who's like controlling the dead guy who's trying to catch us and steal Anarchy's dagger?
Yeah, about that. That is Falkland's own fault. He made a deal with a genie that went sour. Presumably something about living forever. That's usually how this shit goes.
Get Intercontinental Comic Book and Cosmic Character Festival Week.
But thankfully, Aquanox gave me a fair few hints, so we can deal with that problem now.
Does it involve fire?
It might do. It involves making contact with a god dragon, who apparently will give us the means to destroy Falkren's ship. Destroy Falkren's ship, destroy Falkren.
I thought we had destroyed that thing.
Yeah, Midnight needs to talk to him as well.
Wait, is he still around?
I'm gonna be honest, I thought Ark lizard that boat out of the ocean.
He did, but it is an undead ghost ship.
This is true, okay.
Yeah, he was the guy in the statue at Sammy's wedding.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned that.
Yeah, he's the one that lets Mitty do this now. And Mitty just does like kind of jazz hands and prestidigitates little sparkles. Well, he can do a little bit more than that, but yeah, that's the point.
Speaking of, and Storm just like does the same thing with his hands. Ah, neat! Never had cantrips at my disposal before.
Why would you use cat trap? You'll get stuck.
No, it's a cantrip. It's a easy spell that comes to you naturally. It's always been hard for me as a ranger to pull from the weave, as they call it. But that just like lickety split. Probably how it happens when you got a giant fuck you squid backing you up.
Is that what you do too, Mitty?
No. Midnight's a dragon. His magic comes from himself.
No. I meant the tripping over the can thing.
Cantrip, bum trip.
When your crush is super hot but really dumb.
You need a himbo. You're looking for a himbo to the end of the night.
And he's gotta be strong, he's gotta be dumb.
It's a good thing Squish is a good person.
Yeah.
She has approximate knowledge of a lot of things, she just doesn't have the wisdom to realize they're important. Anyway.
How did you almost know my name? I have an approximate knowledge of many things.
Oh yeah. Before it slips my mind, we've gotta be careful of redhead women.
I'm a redhead.
In Anarchy? Yeah, I think Sammy learned it's really bad to piss her off.
No, I think Aqueducts means another red-haired woman. Like a god red-haired woman. Apparently she meddles with the heart, and she has her eyes on me and you.
Oh, we didn't tell them last night, did we?
Nope.
No, you didn't.
No, I think Storm and Squish were both there when Ardeth was going over it with Krathe.
Oh, well, Storm was busy, like, pounding
He didn't
rum.
mention she was a redhead. You were just talking about this god. You never
That is
mentioned
true.
any descriptions of her.
That is true.
It's your call whether or not you want to, retroactively change it or not. But if Krathe was basically going over the cliff notes of everything he learned with Ardeth, so maybe they mentioned redhead, maybe not. Your call.
I mentioned redhead.
It doesn't matter now, because Storm's mentioning it.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll say that, you did hear them talk about Sune and mention she was a redhead.
Okay, so now we know explicitly it's Sune.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, apparently Sune, the goddess of love, has her eyes on us, which is pretty terrifying.
Why though?
Well, if I were to venture a guess, she thinks we're cute together.
Squish just kind of looks at you with a mildly confused face. Bear with me a little moment. Where's my desk? She's looking at you with a little confused face. You see her eyes suddenly widen a little bit, and the inside of her ears turn beetroot red.
Hmm. I mean, I certainly think we're cute together. Are you okay, Squish?
She's just like, she doesn't look like repulsed or anything, she just looks really confused and not knowing what to do. She almost looks like she's gonna be a little bit sick. It's like, I don't know.
Oh, you look rough. Do you need a healing poop?
I don't think so.
I know it's probably a lot for you to take in. I know that a lot of things go over your head
Like
that you don't
metaphors.
understand.
Be invisible.
Exactly. But yeah, there's no point me dancing around it, I suppose, if like the goddess of love has us in her sights, because she won't be subtle at all, I'm sure of it. Like, you ever see like a child like slap like dolls together and go, "Now kiss"? She's going to be like that, I'm sure.
Kiss.
I
You
know
cannot-
that.
Sometimes, but he pretends they're fighting.
Due to FCC regulations, we cannot show the graphic scene now. A video Johnson. That is still one of my favourite TV moments. Just the look on his face. Like, you've really got me in just to do this.
But yes, you needn't worry. He gave me a solution to the problem. So, if we can make contact with the Raven Queen, she might be interested in taking Sune down a peg. Because even gods answer to the Raven Queen eventually. He said that I should try communing with her aspect at his temple. So we might want to do that probably sooner rather than later. Because if Sune is around, she won't wait for long before making her move.
Quish is just kind of sitting there. She's doing that little thing that she always saw people do when they're deep in thought, we're like stroking their chin, and she's like, I have no idea what's going on. Well, maybe we should tell the others about the danger thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just thought you should know first.
Well, it makes sense, we're in the same room.
Yep. Just letting you know, I said yes. I said yes to that power to protect you, to protect Midi, to protect Bolt, and to protect all of us. I ain't gonna let God stick around with you. Or our sons. Or the crew as a whole. And that is the long and short of it.
I legit don't know how to say to this.
Well, that's fine. That works. Well then, my dear.
A nervous, toothy grin.
Well then, my dear, shall we?
Yeah, she takes a minute to gather up the pillows and corral a sleepy dragon out the door.
Honestly, the player feels terrible. I don't think there's any way to break that gently.
And it was glorious. I loved it.
You're welcome. It's like, oh, I wish I could put it nicely, but nope.
So, you heading downstairs?
Yep.
Okay. Professor Carr, Sam, are you heading down as well?
Yeah. Just one thing. Anarchy said that she was going to try and sneak up behind us.
Oh, I was gonna sneak up behind whoever tried to come down first. I'd stalk them
Yeah.
like I was a tiger.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd be
if you
our
want...
then.
Oh, okay. There you go. No worries then.
Okay. You roll me a stealth, please, Anarchy?
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah! I gotta feed my feral nature. I couldn't read for a second. I was looking in the eyes for stealth for some reason.
27 stealth. Yeah, you're pretty much invisible.
Awesome. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to strike for turned back for a glance away from my direction. I wait with patience, you know?
Ardeth is basically distracted. I'd like someone with an insight check, actually.
Insight. Ooh.
Ooh. You know what I want. Yeah, you have absolutely no idea how Ardeth's mind works. Crazy, ancient, weird lady from another world.
I love how the lowest you can get, though, is a 10. That's really cool.
Anarchy's stats are crazy.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know what happened.
I have really good ones, and then I have like the one that's like, yep, you got a 4. I'll creep very, very slowly. Is like, okay. Her chair, does it just have the 4 legs and empty space underneath it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna try to squeeze myself under there and wait for her to notice me.
Okay. Ardeth is just kind of sat there waiting as Squish and Midnight come down. Just, good morning, Squish, Midnight.
I make a little shush noise. Like, a little shush noise at them. Not a noise, but you know, the motion.
Squish doesn't notice you. Squish is too distracted.
Oh yeah, I'm very stealthy, I forgot.
Yeah, like, there's no... you know what? Fuck it. For funsies perception, I guess. Yeah, nope, Storm don't see shit. Anarchy is stealthy as hell.
All you notice is Ardeth looking a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
And Squish looking extremely awkward.
Morning, Ardeth. Rough night?
Not really. More just, hoping that, you two enjoyed yourselves.
Well...
Not in that way, I mean... it was part of a plan I had, and... not sure if it's going to work or not.
Care to illuminate us on your plan?
Well, the way I see it is that... if we can intimate that you two... are, shall we say... into one another... it might get Sune to back off a little.
Ooh, that's a very good idea.
I see. That's not actually a half bad idea, but yeah, there is something development regarding that. We have a potential solution to the problem.
And that would be?
The Raven Queen. According to Aquinox, she will be willing to take Sune down a peg or two. We just have to try and commune with her aspect at Aquinox's temple.
Lucky for us, it's just down the road, isn't it?
Yep. Also, I should be open with all of you. And still just like raises the back of his wrist again and just tries to show off the branding. I said yes.
I hope that what he offered you, what he asked of you in return, was worth the price.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, as far as gods go, he is phenomenally fair. Like, he only wants my soul for, 100 years after I die. And then, I can go wherever I like.
That is actually ridiculously reasonable.
I know! I didn't know what to make of him at first, because I figured, everyone else would be, twisting words and, trying to just get me no matter what. But, Dad said, straight arrow, yes or no, no bullshit.
The afterlife of your choice with only the small fee of 100 years of your death.
And why are you under my chair?
No, that was out of character, I'm sorry. Everything does not sound like that. That was me being me.
But yeah, no, in exchange for the powers of the deep, which I intend to use to protect the shit out of all of you, and particularly Squish and Midnight, because, Sune is messing with us hardcore. If she's not now, she will be soon. And he provided plenty of information regarding not only the Sune situation, but the Fulcrum situation, so that's fantastic. Because, yeah, he's still going to be after us, and he's a terror to the waves in general, so he needs to be put down.
Well, I think we've quite hit the jackpot, haven't we?
Mm-hmm. We have to make contact with the Golden Dragon, and he'll give us the means to permanently destroy Falcon's ship. Destroy his ship, destroy Falkland. I also have a little personal mission he'd like me to undertake on his behalf.
And that would be?
Yes, apparently there is a, funny professor meddling in his domain. He'd like me to take out his, test subjects.
Pointedly looks at Krathe.
Mm-hmm.
Same time, Ardeth is just looking at Sammy.
I don't have to kill the professor, but the subjects have to go.
Do you?
Well, that seems...
I should specify, not our professor. He's not that funny.
good.
That's
Thank you for the clarification.
Smothering giggles.
Thank you for that clarification. Now I don't have to die.
Yes. So, question. This funny professor, the other professor, what information do you have on him?
I think that was basically the gist of it, wasn't it, Seph?
Pretty much. All you know is that he's nearby.
Yeah. All I know is that he's nearby.
And you mention a laboratory. Interesting. I happen to know of someone from my past, the Arcanum and so on. They got in touch last night. I was going to bring it up. Let me just roll a deception check, because no, it wasn't. Because I'm a lying bastard.
Like, the moment you said that, I was just like, I'm just gonna go over to the insight here, and you were just like, oh, shit.
Oh!
Oh.
So here's
That's
the question,
so
DM. Who, with a 20 and everything, does he know that Krathe was going to bring it up, or does he know that Krathe is lying about bringing it up?
Usually beats it, and you're the one who's trying to. He's the one who's trying to make an active check. So I would.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Mhm.
I'll go with that. Meets it, beats it. So yeah, Storm, you know he's lying.
No, you weren't, Professor. I know you're a man who has your secrets. But thank you for telling me now.
No, not a problem. But yes, he had. I'm not too sure what he's been working on. Lies. But it might be something tangentially related to our Illithid issue. Although, from what little I understand, he's not actually the we need to be worried about per se. But if your deity wants his work to end...
Oh, he definitely does. The Professor himself might still live. He is amusing and of interest to Aquanox.
Right. Well, tell you what, perhaps I can distract him, keep him, out of the way, and who knows, there's an accident or something with his subject matter. It all depends, but I do have an open invitation to this laboratory.
Oh, that's fantastic. It looks like everything's working out.
Indeed.
I pop out from underneath Ardeth's chair and I just go, "Are we doing a stealth mission?"
We may very well indeed, Anarchy. I trust you
Anarchy,
on this.
why are you under my chair?
I was stalking you, and then I thought, I don't know if you're feeling jumpy today, so I thought chairs are nice.
I just kind of see the eyes in the mask just blinking, like lights going on and off.
People don't like it when people jump at them while they're jumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry, is the hard drive being accessed right now?
Pretty much. I think we should probably address, after breakfast, we should address Storm's meeting with the Raven Queen first.
Yep, sounds like a plan to me. I mean, everybody else can wait, but shaking off Sune? Probably our greatest priority right now.
Was that the weird lady I saw yesterday?
Yep. The god of love. Goddess.
She didn't look... She looked hungry. A buffet, perhaps, is in store for her.
I suspect she was hoping something tall and beefy with greens on the side.
I don't like greens. But Miss Missy says I should eat them.
I think Kubar.exe has stopped working for a second.
Take that from Ardeth.
Does someone
Yeah.
want to roll an insight on that?
I don't know if we need to, really. Even the...
Do I need to?
Oh,
Yeah.
Anarchy wouldn't get it anyway, so...
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, that's a joke, but... So sorry.
Every one of you just stare at Ardeth like she's gone mad. That is the first time you've ever heard her make a joke.
A bit of hidden depths, my dear. I approve.
Well, sometimes I make an occasional joke.
It was rather a good one.
Tell me a joke
Krathe gives
right
a
now.
little gold clap.
I don't really know about many, to be honest, Anarchy.
I see. When you got one, spring it on me.
I shall do so. You all start chowing down. It's a pretty basic breakfast. It's basically what they're able to scrape together of a morning. Nothing too fancy. It's not like made to order. It's basically you get what you're given breakfast-wise. But it's fairly nice. It's like a morning fish menu sort of thing. Kedgeree sort of dish. And it's not long before you find yourself back out on the streets of Sanctuary.
Before we leave, Squish is gonna tug on Ardeth's sleeve. Ardeth, can I have a word?
Of course, Squish.
She's gonna wander off somewhere private.
Okay, Ardeth will follow her.
Ardeth, you're like the smartest person I know, and I need your help.
Of course, Squish. What's wrong?
Storm said something this morning, and I don't know. I feel sick.
Oh.
It's all weird and bubbly. My ears keep going red, and my tail. Look, my tail. The tail is just flicking madly. It's like,
My heart!
Exactly did he say?
He said that he really. Ears could light up as if it's a fucking fog covering right now. It's just.
Oh, my heart!
Talking about the goddess of love and about us and.
Squish, just whisper it. Just whisper it.
He's.
Kind of leans down.
You're gonna make me say this, aren't you?
I can't exactly help you if I don't know what he said.
He said he loves me.
Oh. And do you love him?
I don't know.
Aww.
Well, I would say, given how flustered you are, it's very much likely.
This is supposed to make me feel all sick and weird. Why am I sweating?
To be honest with you, Squish, I don't exactly have a wealth of experience. But yes, pretty much.
Tom, he's gonna be like this when he's around.
Not always. Eventually it'll be a different sort of feeling you'll cause, but
It'll be worse.
now, we'll have to have a discussion on that at some point, won't we?
Oh my gosh.
But I think for now, the best thing we can do is let things run their course.
Telling me to run away? I don't want to go away.
No. What I mean is, look, you'll be fine. Just try to stay calm.
She's like pulling her ears down, like so like they're tucked around her face. She's like,
Just be cool.
Right now she's like thoroughly disappointed. Ardeth is supposed to be the smartest person, and she does not whatsoever.
You've talked to the wrong person. She does
know
not.
that.
She probably is the smartest person in that room. She has never been in love.
Maybe you should have married Kobold.
She only knows the basic idea of what to do. That's about it.
Alright, well, Squish is just going to distressed grumble as we move back towards the party.
Like I say, just be cool. Just be cool.
Can I insight how Squish is feeling right now?
Yes, you can.
So much you forget about the married kobold in your party.
Does 14 read your...
Squish understands marriage.
Squish, I'm assuming 14. Does Anarchy get any insight?
Well, depending on how versed Anarchy is on romantic relationships, although she knows that Squish is exceptionally uncomfortable and looks like she has a really bad tummy ache.
Oh.
You doing alright, Squish? Look not okay. I say loudly.
It's adult problems, Anarchy.
A lot of people say those things.
She said that loudly. Did everyone turn?
Oh yeah!
No, she didn't say it loudly. She said.
Oh, I did. I said loudly.
You could just see behind the mask again the blinking lights.
Well, does anyone else want to try and find out why Squish has suddenly turned into a gibbering pile of nerves?
Oh, sure, why not? Sammy will give a shot.
Does Sammy get that with a 16?
Well, it was Storm, so...
Oh, Storm.
I think Storm already knows.
Oh, Sam. Yeah.
Sammy understands.
Yeah. Would Krathe understand?
You know what? Here's the thing about Krathe. Seph understands why, but relationships and families, he doesn't quite get that. Not his thing.
Two smartest people in the room. And one is
smart.
Well, no, one is not exactly into families, and the other one is basically incapable of love.
Aww.
Yep, full claimer.
So we know what's up.
Yep. I think we should probably head to the temple.
I'm just gonna assume Sammy's sitting there with this big shit-eating grin.
Yep.
You all start making your way down the road.
I have one
you
question,
find yourself
not to... I apologise to the DM, I just wanted to make one thing. I don't want to derail it, it's just we don't need to RP it or anything. Is there any way that Krathe would be able to grab 100 gold pieces from the crew in order to find a pearl? Would there be a pearl to pick up in this port?
There probably would be one somewhere.
Pirates, yar!
Squish will give you the 100 gold.
I appreciate that. I mean, it's only for it's literally the only spell that I have that requires a material component.
There you are. I've deducted the
So.
gold from the shared resources.
You are deeply appreciated. Thank you.
Need to double check that. We do have at least one diamond, right?
We do
Yeah, I
not.
gave you 2.
Should do, yes. So,
Yeah.
have I bought some?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
I
it's
bought 2.
in Sammy's inventory, I think.
I bought 2.
Yeah.
I was horrified you didn't have Revivify.
You
So we do have 2 diamonds, or just
Yes.
one?
Yeah.
You have 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
you make
So yeah,
your-
I've not cast it, but it's that one. It gives you a luck pot.
Ah.
You make your way into the temple, and you see the 3 flagons of seawater positioned over the marks of their respective gods. Who are you going to make the offering to?
Oh boy.
Were there flowers outside? Just wildflowers or whatever?
There's a few. I mean, you are in a cave, so not the hardiest of flowers, but there is some just growing.
I just need 3, and I place one at each, and I say, "Hi guys."
So, Aqueducts didn't really give specific instructions. He did say, like, communing with her aspects at Aqueduct's temple, which I assume would mean, like, his, like, little dealy.
Yes, you are in his temple right now.
Yeah. I don't suppose I would have some sort of, like, insight now that we are connected. That
You know that if you want to speak with the moon goddess, you have to make an offering of milk or alcohol.
Alcohol, huh?
I mean,
Mhm.
moonshine.
That's probably the pun.
Mm.
It's Seph, I wouldn't put it past him.
But no, offerings of alcohol and milk tend to get the moon goddess's attention.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The Raven Queen would be an aspect of... Shit. Where is it?
Tsukuyomi.
Tsukuyomi. I was consulting my notes, but the
Tsukuyomi.
notes are so dense. Yes, the Raven Queen would be connected to Tsukuyomi.
Okay.
So if he make an offering of milk or alcohol to her, that should get her attention. Thankfully, Storm produces the nectar of the gods. I got some the best shit around for that.
It's almost like Rowan knew this.
Yeah. Funny that.
Genuinely surprised you still have enough left to make an offering.
Eventually, Seph will decree it's empty, but I'm going to get as
Yep.
much use out of it till that moment happens.
You drop a small amount into the flagon,
Yep.
and suddenly everything around you and the party begins to go dark.
Here we go again.
As it does so, I need to change music.
I'm sorry, you said "here we go again." My mind immediately went to, "Please let this be a normal field trip." With the fruit?
As
No way.
it goes dark,
The magic school bus.
you
Please,
suddenly see in the skies above you, the moon starts to peer through the dark clouds. In front of you, near a ruined archway, is a woman in a black silk kimono. Over her face, the top half of her face is a beaked mask, and her hair seems to have 2 ornaments in it resembling rabbit ears.
So, everyone's here, right? Or is it just Storm?
Everyone's there.
Well, we better make our introductions, everyone. So, Storm's talking
Is-
to us. Huh?
What god is this again? Is this the Raven Queen?
Tsukuyomi.
Tsukuyomi, cool. I don't know gods' names, because that's the way I am.
I think, forgive me if I'm wrong, Tsukuyomi is the Raven Queen and she's Selune. She's like a fusion of 2 separate entities.
She's 2 aspects of them combined.
Oh.
So Steven Universe rules.
Yep.
Ah,
Well,
You, John. Ah!
God.
You watch as she has one of those, I can't remember the name of it, with the long pipes with a small bowl.
We know the ones you mean.
She takes
Yeah,
a small drag on it, and she just looks at you all. You can't actually see her eyes because of a mask, but you can tell she's looking at you all.
I wave. I miss.
Storm just does a deep bow. It's like, Tsukiyomi, I presume. It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
That is correct.
Hmm.
You are the one who offers some of Rowan's special liqueur.
Yep.
Your
I hope
offering,
you enjoy it.
your offering pleases me.
Ah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Happy to please.
Now, I take it you have called upon me for a reason.
Oh, we certainly have. We have a rather big problem, and I have been informed that you might be just the one who can help.
I see.
Me and my little goblin friend here, we have gained the eye of Sune, and I believe you might know how much of a problem that might be if a woman like her has her eyes on a bunch of
Mortal.
adorable mortals. Yes.
Yes, she is problematic.
Mm.
Obsessed with her divine duty. You could say that those gods are all somewhat single-minded in our purpose, but she in particular, well, she takes it much too far. But I take it you are not here to consult with me specifically.
Likely not. I mean, unless you can strike the fear of death into the heart of Sune.
This is the problem. We cannot act upon her directly.
No,
Not unless she were to break the rule.
Okay, interesting. And
I
what would
do-
constitute breaking the rules?
If she were to abuse her power to such a degree that it would cause mortals direct harm, as in a way she would not claim it to be part of her purview, that would open her up to, shall we say, interference.
That's good to know, but I don't much like the thought of being put directly in harm's way in order to get her off our backs. But it might be unavoidable.
Yes, I fear it may, but rest assured, the second that it becomes clear that she is overstepping her boundaries, the Raven Queen will be able to act.
Then and only then, huh? No other way?
We gods have very strict rules. It's just as I cannot interfere directly with the living, Asmodeus must make a deal to procure souls. Sune cannot directly harm anyone in not purview of her duties.
So if someone gets hurt, or is likely to get hurt in her matchmaking shenanigans, then you guys can intervene.
Yes.
That's just of it? Okay.
Of course, there are ways she can certainly overstep the boundaries otherwise, but I think she will just have to get pretty desperate to try that.
All I'm just thinking of is Return of Jafar with the arc words of "You'll be surprised what you could live through," and that just makes me.
Yes, exactly, and that's just more terrifying.
But rest assured, we are watching. In fact,
Okay.
Holly is proving quite adept at keeping an eye on you all.
So Holly's doing okay?
From what I can gather from my half, yes.
Woo! Go, Miss Holly.
But yes, rest assured, we can act. As she says that, you notice the moon starts to darken again. As the night becomes pitch black, you find yourselves back in the temple. And we shall leave it there for this week.
Oh, yeah.
So, play the game.
I think Squish for taking on, basically she won both fights, didn't she?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she would not.
She
have
won the one
without my things help. Sammy
She
would
won the one by
destroy
sheer
me.
luck.
And this is why Storm finds Squish so hot!
So,
I want to give it to Sammy, but I do have to give it to Anarchy.
What?
You were doing some wicked damage to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smartly.
I mean, yeah, I got two radiant whatevers on you, but you basically destroyed me.
Yeah, thanks.
And Anarchy was also the one who picked up the information we needed. I mean, it's like you were the instigator that got us paying attention to that creepy red-headed lady.
Well, I mean, I'd be nosy like that.
Yeah.
so fail of the game.
Squishes
Squish.
6 natural ones.
Wow.
Yeah, that
It's just tink, tink, tink.
Made for the music fight, though. Everyone loved it.
Especially
Sune.
Just miss. Armor class of 21. Miss. One
I'm
hit.
pretty sure Chris enjoyed it. He got a nice profit off of it.
Yeah, he
You laid me out flat on my
seriously,
back.
that was a lot of money.
I can just think, all I can picture Sune right now is if there was a window, it'd be like that Markiplier gif where he just slams onto the window and just licks his lips.
Okay, now I have to find out what game that was.
It was a sketch he did. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, okay. That's easier to find then.
I love
Yeah.
that. The best the gods can do is just give us reassurance. Like, yeah, if it gets too bad, we'll pull you out of there. It's like, thanks!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, gods. The gods can interfere, but they can't just randomly interfere.
There has to be set limitations or they could do anything.
Yes,
They,
Sune
exercise
is
their power with their own followers.
pretty much.
Upper
I would say
management
this.
doesn't like that.
I would say this: if I was sticking around as well, like long-term sticking around, I at the very least, Krathe would be interested in making a deal with that. What's his name? Hydrothrax? Equinox. Sorry. Yeah, because it's like he doesn't know much. All he knows about deities is that they're really unreliable alpha predators. Or if there's one that is actually willing to make decent deals, he's making notes.
So now Carth's into Equinox.
Yeah.
So, any thoughts, theories, or ideas?
I love the Zim character. I love that other.
Oh, it was so cute.
If he has an annoying minion, I will absolutely be enamored.
He may have to die.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care if he
I mean-
dies. It'll be fun to watch him in the moment.
Oh yes.
Death is just a natural part of D&D. It makes me happy to see something sad happen because it was supposed to happen that way. That's why people don't like watching sad movies with me, because I'm smiling and laughing.
Don't give the DM ideas. Last time that happened, we ended up with Squish and Storm. Get those out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
filthy shipper. Locking the Squish out of her room.
Ardeth gave her reasons for why she tried to do that.
Oh, that's when the door was locked. I just had anxiety, and I was like, why is this happening?
You were like, Okay, soon.
Like, literally, I can't read those situations in real life, so I just thought, is something bad happening?
Dad was like, okay, soon wants them together. Just have them together for one night. Nothing has to happen. We might get her off our backs for just a little while. So
Interesting.
much.
Now
Yeah.
you've probably just made it all the more delicious because Squish doesn't know what's going on and she's been avoiding storms and she's left the town.
Oh
She's like
That was so
at the
precious.
back of the
Speaking of
party.
which,
Because she
speaking of
doesn't
which,
know.
Devillo, have you sent Lizzie the image?
Yeah, I posted it in the Discord, the
Oh, I
Dice&Dolts
saw it.
Discord. It's I think I sent the cheese, and then I posted the full version.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, Storm
She-
wanted to take it slow and steady and just slowly introduce Squish to like the whole thing, but Sune's just butting her head in just kind of made it impossible.
She is the goddess of love. It is her job to interfere in that.
God, so
Sounds like she's the goddess
her
of
job.
obsessive relationship or obsessive shipping. That's what she sounds like.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's basically Aphrodite in a nutshell.
I can't believe we actually did what she wanted.
Mm.
Just skip straight to the end. Damn it!
To be fair, it's still kind of like in the crush stage. You
Yeah.
guessed and now the other one's just like, I don't know.
And you ask for one person who's incapable of feeling romantic love.
Squish doesn't know that. Squish just knows that Ardeth is one of the smartest people she knows. And something that Storm said made Squish feel all icky and oozy and like there was weird little birds in her stomach. It had to be Ardeth.
I think we'll leave it there for now. It's a good night from Professor Carf.
Good night, everybody. Wash
Hey,
your
good-
hands. Wear a mask.
A good night from Samael.
Good night, everyone.
A good night from our little lovelorn goblin.
What's going on?
A good night from Anarchy.
Good night!
Good night from Big Beefy Cat Boy.
Good night, everyone. The art of subtlety is dead, thanks to the resident goddess of love.
Mhm.
And a good night from your evil DM. Good night.
Bye.
I think you mean
Good
benevolent.
night.
Bye.
Night!